Hello there, lovely beans. Hello, it's good to have you here on, if you're in Seattle, a very, very rainy day, and what is likely going to be an even more rainy season. We have had nothing but rain, power outages, and many other things affecting us, so...
A usual day
everybody.
in Seattle.
We know heat! It's not like SoCal heat, because I experienced SoCal heat growing up, but it's still heat.
Ah, the best kind of heat.
Anyways. So, lovely beans, welcome if you are new to this to Summer in Carcosa. This is our Monsterhearts 2 actual play series that I'm running here on Sword and Key. We are coming into our 4th session today, which I have been labeling all of our sessions field trips, because it seems appropriate given our camp counselor kind of summer camp setting for supernatural kids and teens. And for this session, we're going to keep the happy-go-lucky attitude inspired by all of our session and field trip names by having our 4th session be From Foul Waters.
Oh.
This can never end poorly. I say, with mischief clearly displayed on my face. But if we really want to know all of the mischief that is going to be capable from this table, we got to go around and everyone introduce themselves. We're going to go clockwise around the overlay. So, let us start with the fantastic Monroe.
Hey y'all, I'm Monroe. I use he, they pronouns, and I'll be playing Mercury, uses any and all pronouns, our Fae playbook.
Fantastic, fantastic. And another individual of a most magnanimous and fantastic nature, Ventris. Take it away.
Hello, guys. I'm Ventris. I use she, they pronouns, and I am playing Trinity Davis with the Cerberus playbook, and her pronouns are she, her.
Fantastic, fantastic. And leaning into our resident individual causing many a head to turn, not always for the reason she expects. Maia.
I need proof. Show proof that I'm doing that. You don't have it. My name is
I think the VODs are the proof.
Whoa, hey, shh. My name is Maia, and I'm playing Lucy, and she is the witch, and the suppressed witch now. And yeah, her pronouns are she, her as well.
Fantastic. Passing on over to our staple resident Fae / werewolf enthusiast, LD.
Hello, everyone. I'm LD, or Lady Dame. I use she, her pronouns, and today I'll be playing Astrid Guidry. Also she, her pronouns, and she is, of course, the werewolf.
Yes. And hello there. For those of you who do not know, a woo to you too. For those of you who are not aware of me, hey, don't give me a bit. This is Tai Chi. This is waterbending. We redirect here.
How do you do?
My name is Angela Mogrovejo Bosch. I use she, they pronouns, and I'm going to be your master of ceremonies, or on differing moments, the Yellow King, or the King in Yellow, as noted by the artwork done by our fantastic artist, Maia. I was about to say Maia. It's like, no. Anyways, carrying on. Maia, who
sound
is...
the same.
I'm going to remember this.
Continue.
Maia has done some fantastic artwork for all of our different little characters, and they're so amazing, so good, and we are so happy to have gotten the luxury of having her provide us with some of that work. And also, we are very blessed to be doing, during this series, charity work. We are actually raising money for Trans Lifeline. We are in a pretty much national state of trans people are dying, and trans people are being oppressed and being erased from pretty much every form of public life. And if you would like that to not be a thing, and to at least try and provide folks with some element of care and comfort while things are, imploding, as we are in, like 2nd week of government shutdown? I've lost track at this point. Anyways, with all of that bullshit happening, if you would like to directly cause chaos for me and affect the players' roles and lives, you can contribute varying amounts. I would like to... God damn it, chat. I would like to add a note here that if you are able to, please donate for the one to give a player a vision. I love giving players visions, because every one of them so far has been absolutely great and wonderful and no harm or anything.
Fine.
I'm good.
Nothing ever bad happened.
My suggestion is that you give one to Maia or to
No!
Monroe, because they haven't really
Ange-
had one yet. Please.
Ange is fiending for it. She really wants to give me one, and I No.
As many a meme has said before me, that's bait.
Don't give it to her. Don't give
It's a
it
trap.
to her. Don't do it.
You know, actually, It's a Trap works given that General Akbar was a fish creature, so it kind of works for the setting too.
Yeah.
But with all of that out of the way, folks, let us dive back into summer in Carcosa as we are here at Lake Avery and Camp Avery for supernatural teens and campers.
Mm-hmm.
At the end of last session, our group discovered a small, mild thing of having gone, many of them, majority actually, not Mercury, because I believe Mercury was the one who stayed back during all of this. Majority of the group found one of the secrets that apparently Henry has had regarding this whole situation with running the camp, which is that he has been helping hide a young runaway, an individual of arachnid descent from what it seems to be like for what seems to be a rather troubled home situation, and has been helping maintain and keep her relatively safe for 3 years. This has been even with under the supervision, even with various other campers and people like Astrid who've been here for quite a while. People have not noticed. Henry has been very careful throughout all of this. But the group has also been getting increasing signs of more, to put it eloquently, fucked up shit affecting them.
Mm-hmm.
As some of them have been seeing figure in yellow, who has been causing chaos for some of the other counselors, and also have been hearing signs of other individuals who no one seems to recognize or know. So, with all of that information in hand, and both a really understandable freak out from Astrid and a moment of discovery regarding Lucy's particular abilities manifesting where they had not before.
Yep.
As far as we're aware, of course.
Yep.
Players, where would we like to start? Would we like to pick up with Mercury, or would we like to pick up with the main group?
I vote Mercury.
Yeah, I think because we last left off with main group. So, what is Mercury up to?
I want to know what's happening in the calf.
Yeah.
So we're going back to the main group, which is to say we're going back to the main camp.
Mm-hmm.
Mercury, much of the night there hasn't been like too much going on. Actually, the changing of the counselors who handle a lot of the nocturnal sort of campers has gone without any sort of hitch. You have noticed Adrian with I think the names I gave for the two that he is interested in were Galatea and it might have been Alexia. I can't remember the other name of the person.
I don't remember, but it was the shortened version was Loose.
Loose, that's what it was. I think it was Lucia, but it was Loose. Thank you very much for that.
Mm-hmm.
But you see them. They're Adrian seems like he's a little more at ease. He still has a baseline level of a seal being slightly anxious, like a small chihuahua that's on edge.
Yeah.
But he seems like he's quite happy, and he looks as though he has a small pin on his camper outfit that is in the shape of that familiar sign that you have seen before. That yellow sign that you have seen indicated previously.
Okay.
What you doing, bud?
That's a good question. I think Mercury is staying up a little later, not quite going to bed with the changing of with the night counselors, and it's just wandering, like just seeing what's happening, because they don't normally stay up this late, but waiting for everyone else to get back, I think they'd be up.
You would see that Henry is passing by your cabin and is just sort of looks like he's just checking in on all the counselors, making sure everyone who's stuck behind is feeling okay, and just sort of like walks up to you. Oh, hello there, Mercury. How's
Hey,
it
Henry.
going?
I mean, it's been a day.
It really has. Oh, there's a lot of stressful business happening now with all the kids. They're a little worried about coming back and trying to do anything in the water, but I'm trying to reassure them maybe we can do sort of a smaller thing just closer to the shore this time, not go as far out as we maybe have been going before. But
Yeah, and obviously us counselors will keep an eye out for the kids. That's not going to be an issue.
it's much appreciated, Mercury.
Of course. How are you doing?
It's quite stressful. I've been meaning to go check in on someone all of today, but I haven't had the chance to. There's a lot to keep track of with everyone here, and there's a lot to check in about to make sure tomorrow is gonna go fine. We're reaching thankfully the weekend, so the kids are gonna be able to sort of go back home for a little bit and then come back and continue the rest of their camping time. But it'll give us at least a day or two to just sort of have our own space, our own processing time and all of that, and figure out what we're going to plan for the next few weeks, because obviously there have been some developments. Oh, for a very big fluffy man in all senses of the word, he looks kind of deflated overall.
Hey, I'm sure we'll get this all figured out, Henry. I mean, it's been a very eventful first year for me, but I have hope that everything will be okay.
As do I. I'm very sorry about points to your back in regards to the wound, which is doing better. Like, you can take off the harm now because it's been enough time that you would have had the chance to rest, but he definitely looks very like solemn in regards to it. Just has a look of like
Yeah, I mean, it's a little tender, but it's all right. I've talked to Astrid. I know it was an accident. It's okay.
Well, I should probably keep going and check in on the rest of the campers and counselors who are going to be turning in real soon. I think Zeke was supposed to come here and do another round after me. I'm gonna go check in on him. Oh wait, nope, there he is. And you just see very, very seal and gender androgynous, tall himbo lifeguard vibe Zeke coming in. Hey, how's it going?
Oh, hey Zeke. I'm
Hey.
all right.
I'll take over for here, Henry. Why don't you just go on ahead? And he's like, thanks, Zeke. And then he just starts going. It's a little more Eeyore kind of style movement as opposed to bear of a man movement. He really does seem like the weight and stress of everything is heavy on his shoulders. But Zeke sort of like looks at you, has a look of like, you can see intense focuses happening as they're trying to figure out. It almost looks like they're trying to come up with the words to say something. They're like, it's okay if you're not okay. Like, if you need to like take a break for the rest of the night or like turn in soon, you don't have to stay up. Unless you like want some company, like I can give you some company. I can just do my rounds and come back.
I really appreciate it, Zeke. I know it's been a day. I probably should turn in, but I don't know. Just a lot's going on up here, and I don't think I can rest for a minute.
I mean, you could tell me about it if you want. I don't really have that much going on up here. And just try and keep as cool as a cucumber. Kind of just like calms the water,
Yeah,
Just try and keep everything even keel, man.
Usually outside of here, I'm like that, but I don't know. There's a lot going on that's keeping things racing that don't normally race. That didn't make sense. It's fine.
No, no, man. I get what you're doing. I get where you're putting down. I understand where you're going. The train of thoughts reaching a station. They kind of stop partway through, as like they've run out of speed for how to keep going with that thread of conversation.
I think Mercury is just like also trying to think of how to continue this conversation, but it's just like staring at them, just like, like.
Hey, if you need some company, like some like cuddle time or like some hugging it out, holding on time, like I can do my walk around and then we can go. Like you can come over to like my cabin, like, or I can go over to yours. And I want to make it explicitly clear that this is no pressure to make you feel like you have to reciprocate anything of that sort. You do not have to be interested in me. I know that I am very attractive and that I like to, be there for different people in various ways, but you do not have to have any sort of interest in me. I am simply trying to provide what do you call it, an emotional release and outlet for any turbulent feelings you might have right now.
Zeke, I think that's the most words you ever said to me, but yes, I know.
Yeah, I know, it really hurts. It took a lot of energy to do. I'm not a words person.
That's all right. Given the day I've had, I could use some company, I think. So yeah,
Alright.
finish your rounds and I'll meet you at your cabin.
Alright. When you feel at your worst, remember, man, the world abides. The world abides. And just sort of goes off the walk.
Mercury just kind of shakes their head and
LDST is just so mad at me right now. I can't hear you, by the way. If you understand that where that reference of that phrase comes from, I appreciate you. Anyways, going back to the rest of the group that is still at the abandoned boathouse. Ariadne is still kind of nervously there. I believe last time we established it was Lucy who she felt like kind of a little bit more comfortable towards, just because of I think how well Maia rolled last time, and just sort of they're still kind of like on edge, sort of like so you all aren't gonna tell anybody else about me, right?
No, of course not. Especially not the police.
Great. That's really comforting. By the way, Ventris, you are muted. If you were trying to say something.
Still
Well-
muted.
Still muted.
What?
Oh no.
Okay,
there you
now,
go.
okay, wasn't you just weren't being loud enough, which is already a fantastic thing in and of itself.
Oops. Yeah. No, we've really got no reason to. You're just
Some
trying
of us
to
can't say anything.
that too,
Yeah.
but you're just trying to live as best you can, and there's nothing wrong with that.
Nah, look, it's I always feel strongly that one should have a pack, and living alone, well, I guess Henry's your pack, but that's my only concern.
Maybe we can be her new pack.
Yeah.
Well,
Maybe.
we can start with baby steps.
Yeah.
Okay, baby steps. Have you eaten, and can I get you anything?
I'm doing okay.
What's something that you haven't gotten in a long time that you used to really love, or you still really love, and it would be great if you got it. What's that one thing? In terms of food.
Like any other implications of what you've said just flew way over her head. She like just doesn't that.
I just meant food. Yeah.
You know, Lucy, one of the things that I appreciate you is your dedication to the great things in life, such as food.
Food.
Yeah.
Very, very important.
It
Sustenance.
is. Exactly.
Right? So what's that one food or candy that you haven't had in a long time that you really love?
I don't know. A Crunch Bar or cotton candy is the only thing that comes to mind.
I know the exact place to get them and who can bring them.
I question your taste, but
We
all right.
Hey, look, everybody's taste is different when
it's
palate
true.
is different.
What would you recommend?
No. That sounds very sweet to me. But I tend to go more for like the savory personally.
Well,
That's all.
It's kind of a thing. It's part of how Henry's helped take care of me. For a lot of, arachnid kin, we actually process sugar a lot faster than other people. So I sometimes need to get like particular kinds of sweets, and it got kind of difficult to keep buying giant boxes of candy bars without it being noticed. And
it would be a little conspicuous.
Crunch bars are pretty decent. I do like the crunch in the crunch bars. It's the cotton candy crunch bar that I'm like, that is
Oh, no. I meant those as separate things.
Oh,
I meant those
I
as a crunch bar or cotton candy are the only two things that come to mind. Not together.
I thought you meant the cotton candy flavored crunch bar because I'm sure that's a thing.
No,
Yeah,
no. Let's clarify.
It does. It does exist.
Yeah.
Actually.
Wow, that's crazy. I've never seen it before.
Yeah. Would you like one of those? Actually, maybe if I bought both and then I could buy one of those. You could
I would question your taste if you actually brought me that.
Okay, that makes much more sense, and I am back on board. Although, again, I'm still
Interesting.
more of a like meat and cheese kind of gal myself personally.
Yeah.
Do you like salami?
Yeah.
She
Do you?
She has a packet of like dried salami that's sitting on her desk. You can tell by the way her desk is. It's very messy.
I will
Yeah.
definitely. Are you not gonna eat that? I'm gonna take it.
Like one of her long legs extends out, and she, like, it attaches to the end of her leg, and she just brings it over to you.
Look, if you're gonna eat it, I don't want to take your food from you, but also I don't want a perfectly good salami to go to waste.
No, it's not my kind of flavor.
You didn't want it. It's fine. I'm gonna pocket it. Pocket salami.
Pocket salami. Pocket meats continue. It does not matter in what context. It shall be.
Don't you still have the duck in the other pocket?
I do actually.
I love that Astrid's just a
Do you want
garbage
some
disposal.
Peking duck for breakfast this morning?
Yeah. She likes sweet stuff.
Wait, you have duck?
I have duck.
Sure.
Yeah.
I would like duck.
Okay, I'll give you some of the pocket duck that I have. We'll trade.
You see Lucy on her phone, and she's on she's like on a food delivery app. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Oh, you like duck? You say?
Wait, what are you doing?
Huh? What?
What are you doing exactly?
I'm
She's
ordering
doing
food?
magic is what she's doing right now.
She immediately bats the phone out of your hand.
She's
like,
that was expensive. I didn't pay for it, but I know that it was expensive.
I just did. Sorry, reflex.
I know.
I don't
Okay.
want people knowing where I live, where I am.
It's not coming here.
She's-
You
she-
don't have to worry about that. It's not
she-
coming here.
It's pure like anxiety reflex.
Yeah.
She's not like trying to be mean or anything. It's just
Yeah.
like one of those like.
Yeah, just involuntary.
And Cece, you might draw a bit more attention with another food delivery, you know? Lucy.
Sorry, because there was a character named Cece, so I got confused for a second.
Oh, that's true. No, difference.
Okay. I mean, it's not gonna come here. Every time I've ordered food, nobody's really
Okay,
noticed.
but they definitely noticed, Lucy.
Oh, they didn't tell me that they noticed, so I assumed that.
just because they don't say anything
I
doesn't
feel like
mean
Henry
they
did say
didn't
something kind of
notice.
a little bit, but
And Henry did also say,
but
tone it
Henry
down on
also
the
ate the
deliveries.
food. So like I feel like Henry,
Right.
we love
yeah.
Henry. I don't get me wrong, Ariadna, the we love Henry, but also like
Yeah.
you know, he was like
Maybe
it
we
was
just
like
keep it low key.
maybe
See
yeah.
if there's anything good that we can bring from the normal options from the cafeteria without drawing more attention.
Mm.
They don't have any crunch bars or cotton candy, so
Well, we can
There's
worry about
ice
treats
cream in
when
the
it's less.
fridge.
There,
oh
actually,
yeah.
there
Would you
is.
like
In the
ice cream?
freezer.
Yeah.
Oh, I haven't had ice cream in a while. It usually melts whenever Henry tries to bring it over.
Well, I can bring it in. We can bring it a little cooler.
That's because Henry runs hot, though. You know what I mean? Like he
Yeah.
just
Yeah,
he's like one of those
it's-
guys that is just always warm all the time.
He
We
gives
can
really
use
nice
the
hugs.
coolers. Oh
Yeah.
yeah, his hugs are the best. It's like a living, weighted blanket. It's great.
Yeah, it's great.
Yeah.
Yeah. I asked him
It's
to
kinda like me, I
asked him-
can't-
yeah. I asked him to lay on me one time and then he said no. But I tried
Well.
to explain why, but his hugs are amazing. They're really great.
Ariadne just looks at you, kind of not
So
not
please.
not understanding you, like has just sort of increasingly gone from being originally like, okay, you seem okay, to oh no, she's gonna rat on me, to you just seem weird.
I'm weird. Okay.
Fair enough.
Look, a supernatural creature, there's a werewolf and there's a dog, and then there is you, who whenever anyone looks normal, most supernatural creatures know that's probably a sign they are either the most terrifying or the most harmless, and she does not know based off of what you have been doing so far.
I feel like I'm doing all nice things. I don't know
are!
why it would seem like dangerous or anything. But yeah, so how about we bring some ice cream? There's a couple different flavors and we'll bring it in a cooler so it will stay cool for you.
That would be nice. Thank
Okay.
you.
Thanks.
Perfect compromise.
And then can we also come back and like help you clean up a little bit and organize?
Yeah, just maybe try and do it at night or during times where like no one's likely to see you coming over here.
Oh yeah.
I
Yep.
Speaking of, we probably should be getting back soon.
We
The
should.
lotteries.
They might start
Yeah.
questioning things.
And I
Wandering.
I ordered
There
some
might
food
be
and
weird
then,
rumors. Who knows?
Yeah. I ordered some food from my new friends Diego, Luca. So
really
Yes.
like, how do you keep having so much food?
I'm very hungry, but we are gonna come back with that ice cream as soon as night falls before we all go to bed. Well, before I go to bed.
Okay.
I know that Astrid will be up.
Yeah, gotta watch
Yeah.
out for those night kids.
Yep.
I will. I'll see you soon, and just still very afraid and such. Just please keep me secret, and please don't be
Of
mad at
course.
Henry. He got dealt a really bad hand trying to help me.
We're not mad at him for trying to help somebody.
She like skitters up the wall, and she starts creating with her hands and with the ends of some of her legs like a bunch of spinneret, like threads and everything, and makes her own form of like a silk spider thread to make her own weighted blanket for herself.
Well, super weird to meet you. All right, let's go.
What?
It was
say that.
weird. It was weird though.
Also,
this is
when
so
someone
weird.
says something that they like, you can't just be like, "Well, I like this, and that's too much sugar." That's
No,
what
I
they
just-
like.
Uh,
I'm saying this
Right,
as we're
I
walking
know.
out.
You know what? You're right. You're right, Lucy. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I wasn't. I don't. Sometimes I just say the things that are in my head without thinking about what's come.
Well, I do the same thing, but whatever I say is always fine. Sometimes what you say is not fine.
Jesus.
Trinity
Wait,
is
Trinity-
like a half step behind them both, just kind of
Wait, Trinity, is that
suppressing a laugh at
Is that true?
the
Trin, is that true?
severe lack of self-awareness.
Trinity, is that true?
Criminal lack of self-awareness.
Do you... Now I have to think about this.
I think
It's fine.
normal
everybody-
and
yeah.
correct are subjective. So let's
But
worry more about
Sometimes.
getting back quietly and
Yeah,
unnoticed.
I mean, we could be sneaky.
Yeah.
Anyway, let me tell you about Diego and Luca. Like I said, they own this, and we continue. They own this food stall inside the mall. It's called Sear. It's really good.
Not to be
Wacky-
confused with Sears, which is that
No.
Clothing store.
Yeah, no, different. It's called
clothing,
Sear.
appliance, all
Yeah.
kinds of stuff store.
Mhm.
Wagyu beef
I-
sticks on skewers,
Uh-huh,
and then it's like a private. Well, they took me into like a private cooking like session, and said hey, if you ever need any catering or anything like that, give us a call.
Wild.
I know. So that's what I did.
That's wild.
Do you want food?
I got salami now. I'm good.
Oh, okay.
Pocket salami on top
Pocket
of that
salami,
too.
yeah.
It's
Pocket
the
salami?
best.
You know,
Okay,
it's
well,
great because it keeps a while. You know, because it's a cured meat, and therefore it keeps much longer than the duck would.
Okay, well, more for me and Trin then.
Alright.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're already ordering things, though, and I think Astrid will like loop her arm around Lucy's arm or Lucy's arm
Yeah.
as like, and like, so that they're sort of like, if Lucy will let her,
Yeah, of course.
and sort of do that like Wizard of Oz, like holding, you know,
Yeah.
kind of moment. Is what's in my head, or just, you know, two girlfriends just walking down, you know,
Two gals just being pals.
exactly walking down the road, you know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, I it's already ordered. It's on its way.
Oh, okay. Well, I mean, you know, I would hate, as we know, for like food to go to waste and stuff like that. So
Yeah, it can be
It's-
wasteful.
So the group starts making their way back.
Uh-huh.
So Trin and Lucy, you're able to go back to your cabin without any sort of incident. Mercury, you have Zeke come over later. I'm going to ask more directly.
For
Uh,
what? Watch it, pal.
You're not in this scene, carry on.
Okay.
There, you know.
I got my
point.
eye on Z. Okay.
But so, Mercury, I'm going to ask you, does anything happen? Does any sort of escalation of physical and or emotional tender intimacy happen?
I think it's awkward at first because Mercury doesn't know how to initiate, and I think it's like it starts with them like leaning on each other while Mercury is sketching to like decompress, and eventually like Zeke's head like is on their lap and is like almost a weighted blanket like from the waist down, but beyond that I don't think anything happens.
Okay. I want to ask you two things.
Mhm.
Number one, does it ever reach a point where you feel comfortable being nude with Zeke?
I don't think fully.
Okay. This is for the purposes of your particular sex move. That's why I
Mhm.
wanted to ask.
I was thinking about that too, but I don't think they get fully undressed. No.
Okay. Secondly, I think I would like you to roll to turn someone on.
Okay.
Roll with hot.
Okay. That's a 12.
Jesus!
I rolled a
Nice.
10 and it's a +2
Let's
for hot.
go, baby.
On a 10 up, gain a string on them, and they choose a reaction from below. I know exactly which one I'm going to pick. It's promise something I think you want. Because Zeke's a rather oblivious person, but is also very, as evidenced by them trying to check in about overall boundaries of physical intimacy and consent and all of that,
Mm-hmm.
is very keenly aware of how much promises matter to the Fae. Look, I just want you to know that I promise with all my heart to watch out for you and do whatever I can to make you feel comfortable here.
I think for a second, Mercury almost stops Zeke once they hear the word promise, but knows that Zeke, like whatever they're about to say, can't be drastic enough to warrant stopping them, and just kind of settles back in to laying down or sitting up with like the sketchbook, and is just, from Zeke's perspective, on their lap, just has it between them, and it's just, their freckles are very highlighted by the blush that's coming across his cheeks.
For no reason whatsoever, you swear you hear in the background Marvin Gaye's "Sexual Healing" playing, but you don't understand why. Astrid,
Yes.
hi.
Hi.
Nothing super eventful seems to happen throughout the night with the kids. Even the
Mhm.
Parker brothers are a little like, okay, we're shitheads, but we'll maybe cut it out just for tonight, since everyone seems kind of genuinely worried about stuff that's been happening.
Hmm.
Though, to be fair, their means of cutting it out is just both of them keep trying to find bigger and bigger pieces of logs to just start trying to gnaw on and try and bite their way through. But as you are probably making one of your last rounds,
Hmm.
you do notice near sort of where like the shore around the lake would be, you do see, it's just a moment, but you swear you see someone passed out near the water.
Can I get closer?
Yeah.
I would love to get closer and see if I can see who that is.
You get closer, and for a moment you swear you see a long flurry of activity as various tentacles reach out to try and pull this person in.
I want to take off for a run and try and grab this person.
When you reach into it, you have to end up going partially into the water again.
Okay.
There are no tentacles though. But there is a person there.
Okay.
And you are able to reach them without any difficulty. They look like they just maybe like passed out for some reason. But
Do I recognize who this person is?
I'm going to post just a reference picture of them in the group chat. You see a kind of gender ambiguous individual with a brunette, kind of blank face, lighter skin tone, and looks to be wearing just kind of like a small plaid button up and t-shirt underneath it. And you swear as you get near them that there is no breathing happening for this person.
Fuck. Do not need this today. Okay. Astrid calls out and like starts yelling, but also giving like a signaling howl to see if there's anybody else nearby that's awake and can help. As she I want to say, I think she She's a counselor. I think all counselors are trained in CPR. I think she would start administering, aid.
The moment you are about to start doing compressions,
Mm-hmm.
the person immediately wakes up.
Oh God!
Like eyes immediately shoot open. Like there's no like slow like grogginess to waking up. It's just like immediate eyes shoot open and breath immediately returns.
Hi.
Hi.
Oh, you can talk. All right.
Am I not supposed to be able to talk?
You weren't breathing.
Oh, that happens every now and then.
You don't. Who are you?
I'm one of the other counselors, or well, one of the other counselors who was coming in to help support Henry.
Are you new?
I'm relatively new to being brought on. I'm sorry, I haven't gotten the chance to really introduce myself to people yet. I just got brought on. My name's Iris.
Mm-hmm. Iris. Okay.
Uh-huh.
Iris. I'm Astrid. And when you say that happens, what do you mean it happens sometimes that you're just not like it's not usually when people are like not breathing near a body of water, it's not great.
Oh, I die sometimes. That happens.
You die sometimes. Man, I know this is a weird camp, but that's even weird for here. So when did you get in?
I just got in very early this evening. Well, I guess you could say morning. No, only around like 1. I wanted to take a sort of a swim in the lake.
Yeah, right. Yeah, little bit of warning to the new guy. Don't swimming by yourself, not a great idea. That's like camp safety #1 thing,
True, but I nothing really hurts or kills me, so it's not
yeah,
too big of a deal.
look, here's the thing. You're a counselor, you say?
Oh yes.
Yeah, that's a bad example for the kids, even because
Oh well, I wouldn't do it around them. I figured since everyone was asleep, it wouldn't be too bad to happen right now.
You're new. There's no time when there's no campers awake here.
Oh right, I'd almost forgotten.
Yeah. So you always, you always got to have a buddy. Even
do you mind holding on to me?
I mean, yeah, of course, obviously. We can
climbs into your arms.
Okay, right. Yeah. So we should take you to Henry.
It's about now that Aaron comes in. Aaron has like a full like nightcap to keep his hair like pressed down and safe. Seems like probably it's kind of like a mixture of a nightcap and like a shower cap to keep his hair from getting wet whenever like bathing and such. But he seems like he's trying to keep it's how he keeps his hair consistent throughout different things. But she's wearing like just a night t-shirt that says it's a werewolf. It has a picture of a werewolf on it howling at the moon, and it says feral and free.
Right. Oh, thank goodness you're here, Aaron.
What is going on exactly?
So apparently this is Iris, our new counselor, as Astrid is just holding her. I just found her not breathing by the water, so I figured we should take her to Henry.
That's probably a good idea. Do you know how reckless it is to just be out here by yourself?
That's what I was saying.
Sort of Iris chiming in. It's like, well, I mean, I can't really die, so it's not too big of an issue.
Yeah, she keeps saying that. Like, I get it, but I was telling her it sets a bad example for the campers.
No, that makes sense. I'm sorry for causing you any alarm.
Yeah, it's cool, I guess. Just, be more careful. I guess. we should. Aaron, do you mind helping me take her to Henry?
Oh, does this mean both of you are going to carry me?
How heavy is this person?
They're not heavy at all.
Okay. I mean, I don't, well, it's mostly just, helping. It's a little, Aaron can help, like, lead the way and make sure there's nothing that I can trip on while I'm carrying you. I don't want to, like, trip and fall while I have somebody in my arms, It's bad form, really.
That's fair. There is a look in her eyes that I think you would recognize the look as them. You have only ever seen it on some occasions when wolves are in the midst of a hunt.
I would like to try and use my heightened senses to see what kind of information I can get about Iris and Iris's, like, background and things.
Iris's deal.
Yeah.
What is your deal, man?
Like, what does she smell like? What is Iris like? What's, like, I think sort of some of those werewolf senses would start sparking, and I think Astrid would sort of use all of those senses in order to try and, like, get a read on this person. And so I would use my
Roll with
heightened
dark.
senses. Great. Using my heightened senses move, I get a +3 to that. Plus I have that +1 forward from last session.
Wait, how did you get +3 on this?
That's
right, because you're Howl at
It's
the Moon,
dark
you-
out because I have Howl at the Moon.
Damn it,
I have
I
dark
forgot about
3.
this. You took the exact move to make this absurd. Let's go.
Correct.
Let's go, boys.
I
get
am a
'em.
mid-maxer, friends. I'm sorry about it. Oh,
Let's
good. Actually,
come
that's
on,
good.
boys. Let's get him.
All right. Well, that's
Let's
good.
get
'cause,
him, boys.
That is a, let's see, 6, 9, +1, so 10.
10.
Yes.
Okay. Ask the MC 3 questions from below and take one forward. So, what do you pick?
All right. I would ask, who?
There's some spicy questions on that list.
Yeah, I know. What poses the biggest threat to me in this situation?
Aaron.
What? I'm sorry, what?
Wait a minute.
Excuse me, what?
Aaron.
Aaron does.
You asked.
All right.
I offered.
What does that mean? Oh no. There goes my plan for the evening, but all right. All right. Who's in control here?
Iris.
Yeah. Okay, and then what's their secret weakness? And I think this is about Iris.
Iris has made a promise. If you break that promise, Iris will get to be free. I will say that you pick up on that and that you notice very faintly, just every now and then, Iris keeps looking back towards the lake. Almost like, and there's almost, at 1 second, Z does not notice that they do this, but they almost give like a nod to the water.
Hey, Iris. If I put you down, you're not gonna go back in the water, are you?
No, why would I go back in the water?
I don't know, you just keep looking at it. Is there something out there, like... And she says it that, is there something out there, like trying to... like, she knows that Astrid has seen things in the water. She knows that something's there, but I think what she's asking, she's trying to get that information, what to see. She's asking in a way that would, like, to see what kind of information that Iris has.
There's nothing in there. Don't worry. She leans in close. She holds on to you like it's very tight, and it's, at least to anyone looking from the outside, so from Aaron's perspective, it looks like she's just possibly attempting to be a little more frisky.
Mm-hmm.
But you hear him whisper in your ear, "Please take me away from the lake. Please."
Okay. That's what I'm doing.
Don't ever bring me back, please.
Why are you scared of the lake? I know why I'm scared of the lake. Why are you scared of the lake?
The king and the watcher both want me. Astrid, I want you to roll Keep Your Cool.
Okie dokie. Sounds great.
Because I think this is a situation that warrants that
Yeah,
right now.
yeah,
Roll with
yeah.
cold, friend.
Okay, yeah,
Don't
that's a
panic,
stat.
don't freak
That's
out,
a
just-
stat that I'm so good at.
You just roll high. Just roll good.
Yeah, I have a -1 to cold if I remember
Just
correctly.
roll good. It's
It's
fine.
fine.
Howl at the moon or something.
It's
I don't
fine. I
know.
have-
How
I
much
have a
could it
+1.
cost you? 3 harm?
Shut up. Why would you
That's
say
a lot
that
of harm.
like that? Why would you say it like that? My goodness gracious. Yeah, okay, here we go. I do have a +1, so maybe it won't be too terrible.
Yeah, you do have +1 because
I
of
mean, it's a
heightened
7.
A 7's okay.
Yeah,
Okay.
with the +1 forward, I got that's
So,
a 7.
On a 7 to 9, the MC will tell you. I love Monroe just laughing. He's just enjoying this.
Ugh. Fine.
On a 7 to 9, the MC will tell you how your actions would leave you vulnerable, and you can choose to back down or go through with it.
Okie dokie.
Here's what I'm going to give you.
Okay.
You can walk away with Iris without any issue,
Uh-huh.
but the pace and your body language that you will demonstrate will make Aaron wonder what's up.
Interesting.
And Aaron's not going to want to leave your side.
That's what happens if I go through with it, or if I back
If
down?
you walk away, if you
Uh-huh.
stay where you're at, if you stay where you're at and you don't move,
Uh-huh.
and you have to be still within the vicinity of the lake for a little bit longer. But if you go now, Aaron is gonna not want to leave your side. And right now, you know the biggest threat is not Iris; it is Aaron.
I'm like tempted to like. I want to go through with. I want to. Well. I'm gonna go through with it. I would like to continue taking Iris to Henry away from the lake.
Okay.
So not is that I can't so that's not backing that's me not backing down.
That's not backing down. So
Correct.
what happens from making this decision? What
Mhm.
happens is this. Aaron says, okay, look, I don't know if you're wanting to say it, but I can definitely smell that you're on edge. And I want you to be okay. Why don't I stick with you and what was their name? Iris?
Mm-hmm.
Why don't I stay close to you right now? Okay.
You don't have to. I think we're good here, Aaron.
Are you sure? I feel like this is a weird situation. There's been a lot of weird situations right now, and
There have been, and what I don't need right now is more people getting involved in the weird situations.
roll shut someone down, which is also cold.
Hmm.
Chilly nights for you, Astrid.
It's a 6,
Okay.
and I got nothing else. So it's
you
a
have
6.
a plus, so you get an experience.
Heck
number one.
yeah.
I just looked at
One
chat.
away.
I just looked at chat saying it's the waterproof bonnet. They're hiding something
I
in
know.
it. Look, I get that, but I want to stick. I want to make sure that everyone in my pack's okay. You know how much that matters to me, okay?
I know, Aaron. All right. Just I just want you to be safe. So
I will. Let's get him to Henry.
okay.
Moving over to the sister's cabin,
Ah!
you hear a knock on the door.
Who is it?
Oh, this is so good. Oh, I'll get up and go. I'll open the door a little bit.
You see Aaron.
Oh, hi. I have like one hand has a skewer with meat on it. Would you like to come in?
Yeah, if it's not too much trouble. By
Yeah,
the way,
just me and Trin.
Astrid and Iris are not with him.
Okay.
They're just there.
What's Aaron wearing right now?
Aaron has a yellow t-shirt with red and black all over it, and there is a phrase on it that there is it's like hand stenciled sort of logo of a massive squid-like creature throwing bricks that are trans pride colored, and it says "Release the Kraken" on it.
I love
Okay.
the shirt, but I hate the situation because we don't know. We don't know.
Yeah.
I
Play through
in-
this, motherfuckers! I said the spice was coming.
Yeah.
I didn't say which spice.
in character and out of character, I don't know what's going on, so I'm going to play this out. I don't.
Great. I'm just gonna
Okay.
push aside the existentialism until Trin has a reason to start freaking out.
Sure.
Anyway,
Yeah, I'll invite them in.
you're just in time. The beef just got delivered, and it's great.
It's It's
It
perfect.
smells really good.
Yeah.
It like turns to look over at Lucy. I'm gonna take a guess that this is your doing.
Yes, I have some friends, Diego, Luca. They own a little small food truck type situation. So
I like the kebabs.
yeah.
She laughs a little bit hearing you say that. Just the intonation that's partially Angela leaking into Aaron because that delivery was great.
Would you like a bite? And I have the skewer. So good.
He leans over and immediately like chomps it from you holding out your hand.
Yeah.
Like doesn't grab it from you, just goes.
So good. It's so soft.
That's really good.
I know.
Um,
The bean sprouts are also good.
I wanted to ask. I know this is a
Yeah.
very random hour to be doing it.
Mm-hmm.
So, when, with all the stuff that's been happening lately, I just kind of wanted to check in on people who matter to me.
Well, thanks for checking in. We're feeling really good today. Odd day, but right, Trin? It was an odd day, but overall,
Oh yeah, with all the things that happened with Astrid and Naila.
yeah.
But we're personally doing all right. Nothing happened to us, thankfully.
Yeah. What about you?
Honestly, just I just kind of wanted to like check in with honestly both of you, since Astrid has sometimes given me a hard time about, not talking to people directly when I'm having a lot of thoughts and feelings.
I see.
So, yeah.
Is there something on your mind? Do you want to
Well,
sit?
yeah, it sits right next to you on the bed.
Yeah.
I just wanted to say that I care about both of you a lot, in a little bit more than just, kind of a coworker kind of way.
I look over at Trin. Okay.
I mean, I'm pretty sure we can call each other friends now, at least. Yeah.
Maybe a little bit more than that, if I'm being honest.
Are we more than friends?
I mean, if you would like to be, if you'd like to work out the particulars of it. I'm not somebody who just goes with one person, just to let you know. That's just not how any of us, well, at least how I
Interesting.
approach
Yeah.
packs or groups or covens or whatever you use.
Yeah.
But, I like both of you. I'd like to see if maybe there's something more there.
Well, the only reason, if I'm looking at Trin, I'm like, well, that's my sister, so that feels feels a little weird. So I would say choose either or.
I don't
'Cause
mind taking myself out of the equation.
Same. I
just
yeah.
Okay, hold on. Wow. Okay, now that's sounding really bad. I don't dislike you, Aaron. You have a lot going for you. It's just I
Thanks.
don't want to share with my sister. Yeah, that's really what it boils down to.
I think we agree on that. Yeah.
I mean, you both sort of seem like you're sharing at least some kinds of things, like secrets.
I mean, yeah, but not relationships, especially like if it got physical, and then I would think like, oh, my lips touched yours, and then so did hers, and then
that's pretty fair. Now that you said that more directly, that's pretty fair.
Yep.
Yeah, secrets are one thing.
Yeah.
Oh, there's no nice way to put what I was thinking, so maybe I just won't say that.
Yeah, there's a couple scenes in Game of Thrones that we don't want to like emulate.
Okay, that's actually kind of almost. That made me feel better about my initial thought.
Yeah, mine was worse.
So, I'm going to ask this of both players: are either of you shutting someone down?
We're shutting an idea down, for sure.
Maybe it's more accurate to ask it to Trin. Are you shutting down this idea of doing anything with Aaron? Or seeing what could develop with Aaron?
I think she is, because she thinks that how grounded and like aware and good with people Aaron is, that they might be actually really good for her sister as a partner. And she's not most emotionally available person all the time in her own mind. So she would probably push for something good for her sister over pursuing something she might have an interest in.
Then,
Lucy would do the same though.
okay, that's a question I want to ask you players seriously. Is it a shut someone down for both of you, or is it Trin taking the initiative here and going, nope, I'm gonna take the first grenade here, so to speak, and just take myself out of the situation.
Yeah,
That, yeah.
I would let Trin go first, and then I'm going to play to find out more to see what.
Okay, then Trin,
Yeah,
I
Lucy
want
would
you to roll shut someone down. Roll with cold.
Oh yay, my best stat in
You all get to
What is
roll
your
with your favorite things.
that is a 7.
Okay.
Choose
Yes.
on
7.
7 and 9. Choose one from below, but you come across poorly, and they give you a condition in return.
Fair enough.
Yep.
Because she's trying to do it like gently or like be nice about it, but it probably just comes off more as like a, yeah, no, I'm not going to do that. Thanks.
It's like, I'm not interested. Thank you
Nope.
very much. That's how it
Yeah.
comes off, but that's not how Trin meant to deliver it. But that's how
Yeah.
it comes off. Okay, then you choose one from below. They lose a string on you. If they have no strings on you, gain one on them. They get in a condition, or you take one forward.
How about Oh gosh, those are choices because they don't
What
have a
is-
string on me.
Yeah.
Pretty sure.
Hmm?
So.
You can gain one on them.
Yeah, why not? I'll just take a string on Aaron.
Okay. You have a string on Aaron.
Yes.
Aaron, can I ask you a question?
Sure.
Can you tell me more about this? Because you said that you don't give yourself to just one person, right?
That's true.
I actually really like that idea, and I feel like I kind of do that already, but I just don't have a name for it.
We
Does
can
it
figure
need-
out.
does it need a name?
I mean, there's a lot of different words for it that folks have tried to use or come up with. Like, we can explore and see which one fits our dynamic, if that's what you're interested in.
So you're saying we're making this official?
If you would like that to be.
I always like making things official.
Lucy, I'd like you to roll turn someone on, roll with hot.
Okay.
Depending on how this roll goes, Trinity might be exiting stage right.
It's already feeling a little.
It's a little
let me-
stuffy in here.
It's a little stuffy in here. Let me roll. Ooh, that's bad.
Ooh.
That's
Even
that's
better.
No. That's a 3, but I do want to use one of my rerolls for that.
All right.
Yeah.
All
That-
right,
fair
all
enough,
right,
fair
all
enough.
right,
That
all
was a 3. Jesus Christ.
All right, people. Let's see what we
Oh, it's still bad, and that reroll is gone.
You have one more.
I do have one more
got.
reroll.
If you want to use it, I'm not going to
You
tell you
want
how
to use
it.
both?
I
You
feel
can.
like I've been holding on to it for 4 sessions. I'm gonna.
Yeah.
If someone can donate more,
By all
Oh,
means,
it's
fire
no,
away.
it's not gonna work out.
Dang.
Wait. I have 1 forward. Does that mean anything?
That adds +1 to your roll.
It's not gonna work out. Complete
Both
failure.
mechanically and in the scenario.
It's because
I'm not gonna use
It's
the.
'cause-
I'm not gonna use the forward because it's not gonna work. So
it's hard
Um,
to get in the mood with your sister staring right
Yeah,
there, still nibbling
yeah.
on a kebab.
well, listen, I got experience. So finally, But yeah, I wasn't able to turn on a 7 to 9. What happens on a complete
Wait,
miss?
what did you roll?
A 6.
A 6. Okay, so you will gain 1 experience. Hey, you
Yep.
got the experience you were looking for.
I know. I was looking for some experience.
So you don't get any of those, and I get to enact a reaction.
Ooh.
I know exactly which reaction I'm taking.
Okay.
But before I go through with this idea, I want to ask both. I want to ask Maia directly. Would you feel comfortable if Aaron wanted to escalate to a kiss?
Yes, that's fine.
Okay, I needed to check in and have very adamant consent around that. So here's what goes poorly about it. As you say, do you want to make it official?
Yep.
Aaron is sitting on the bed next to you, and he's leaning forward, and she goes to about to give you a kiss, and you just almost punch them directly in the face with getting up to move.
No.
It goes real bad.
Can it be something that, rather than saying something that I didn't say my character did, can it be something that's more the NPC doing it? Does that make
Sure.
sense?
Sure.
Okay. Yeah.
So, wait. So clarify that one for me, real quick.
Because you said that I kind of punch him in the face, but I, as a player, didn't say that I did that.
Oh, that's fair. That's fair.
Yeah.
I think actually let's modify it. What I said. Tries to go for a kiss and misses.
Yeah.
It just
Okay.
it doesn't work well.
Yeah, this is sad.
Kind of misses, and she ends up hitting her face on your shoulder.
Yeah. I awkwardly pat the back of the head as it lands on my shoulder.
As you do so, you
Okay.
feel something wet.
On my shoulder?
No, as you're patting the back of his head, you feel something wet.
Oh. I'll
And as you turn to look at them, there is a mass of writhing tentacles where a face should be. And Trin, you see this as well.
I see this.
If Trin sees that, immediate reaction.
I'm going
is-
to I'm going to back. I'm backing away, and I'm like, Trin, what the hell?
He's grabbing
What the hell?
the back of Aaron's shirt and yanking, trying to
Okay.
throw them off.
Okay, from each of you, last shot physically from Trinity, run away from Lucy.
Okay,
I need to roll.
that's
Both of you roll
volatile.
with volatile.
Yeah. Oh, that.
Did we
is-
get the fake one?
That's a
Did we
that's,
Yes.
that's a 5. That's a 5.
That is a what's my
Volatile.
volatile? My volatile is 1. That's an 8.
Okay, so with an 8, on a 7 to 9, you harm them but choose one. They learn something about your true nature and gain a string on you. The MC decides how bad the harm turns out. You become your darkest self.
I don't think this calls just yet for darkest self.
Yet.
Listen, it's not impossible.
That part happens.
Hey,
later.
listen, you're trying to help your sister. You might turn into your darkest self.
It depends on if it escalates from here.
Okay, let's see.
How about, you know what? You decide how bad the harm turns out. Sure.
Okay. Okay, yeah. So Lucy, you get
What?
another experience because you failed.
Right?
So,
But is that all that happens to Lucy? Is it just my fail? I just don't get away.
you just
that
don't
it?
get away. You're trying to get away. The thing
Okay.
is right in front of you.
Yeah, I don't want to
You-
turn into my darker self or something
No.
crazy.
This is just a matter of you. I'm choosing my reaction is just we go with the mechanical. You don't get away. That's
Okay.
the consequence. There is
Okay.
no darkest self or other thing, because the
Okay.
reaction that happens when you fail a roll really depends on what the GM is going for or what seems appropriate for the moment. This is just a moment where it seems appropriate to me to go, you just don't get away. You just have a mass of tentacles just trying to latch onto you. Trin, on the other hand,
Yeah. I'm trying to back up on the bed, like scared.
you pull this away, and it's like feeling a whole mass of like a long octopus tentacle, like stick with hard suckers on your arm, and you pull it away. You're gonna take a harm for this,
That's fair. Now,
and you see the individual, just the face morphs back to Aaron's. You go, hello there. The Watcher sends his regards. And then he just walks out of the cabin. And the moment, if you go to look where it's at, there is just a trail of water that's walked all the way up to your cabin.
What?
oh, screw that. No, I'm going after that thing. What the fuck?
Yeah, no, that thing can't just walk out casually.
I got Eldritch powers on my side, motherfucker.
Yeah, well,
You don't
she
get
just like Trin bolts for the door to like see if she can see any side of it, but it's
You don't-
already gone.
It's gone. It's just gone. The only sign that there was anything here is just the trail of water that walked up to your cabin.
And the injury on my arm.
Let's
Yep.
follow the trail of water.
I think I have a feeling where it's gonna lead.
Oh, Lucy's already out. She.
Okay,
like,
Jesus,
let's go.
Don't leave.
What the?
Go,
what the
go
hell is
alone
that?
and just tried to eat your face,
It
and
also
not in
tried
the
to.
cool way.
Wait. Also, was that Aaron or what the hell is going on?
Aaron, last I checked, werewolves don't have tentacles.
So that wasn't him. That was like some type of creature that can take on the face of someone else.
That the Watchers.
The Watcher.
So it's not. Remember in the lake, we're still like following the water, and I'm assuming it's
Yeah.
gonna end up leading us to the lake. But remember in the water, the earlier I said I saw something, and it called itself the Watcher, like that tentacle in the eye called itself the Watcher.
Ah. So that's one of its like
guess
goons, right?
It's spawn, it's minion, or whatever, an extension of itself. Who knows?
Are minions even real? Those are like things in movies. What the hell?
Well, they don't have to say banana to be a goon for a.
I didn't mean the actual minions. I meant just like, what like Batman villains have.
This, just want to note for the record, this tea tastes so good right now.
Hey,
Jesus Christ.
You walk back to you see the lake.
so it does lead us back to the lake.
Yep.
Okay, so it did. Okay, well, I mean that was the most obvious answer. Okay, I'm still confused. So that wasn't really Aaron. Then where the
No.
hell? Then where the hell is he? Where is Astrid? They should be up because it's the moon's out. They're out. Let's go try to try to
let's-
find them.
Let's check where the night activities are happening, or maybe their cabin or their cabins or something.
Yeah. Let's go.
Make sure the real Aaron is actually okay, and that thing didn't like take their body or something.
Yes. I'm so glad that I didn't kiss it. Or can you imagine if
Oh,
I
that
had
would've
kissed
been
it?
so
That's
gross.
disgusting.
That would have been so disgusting.
Oh.
It would have been like all slimy and
I know.
writhing in your mouth.
Like, can you imagine? That's not when I want the squid in my mouth. Ugh.
We really need to have a talk about how you phrase things one of these days. But first, we're gonna go find Aaron and hopefully
Yeah,
Astrid.
let's go. I grab onto your arm. We run. We're trying to find Astrid.
You grab onto the arm and she goes.
Yeah. I would say Trin sees this, not Lucy. Trin, just because of your particular attunement.
And the
to
condition I
what-
gave the Watcher.
and the condition you gave the Watcher, the acknowledged. You look back, and it's almost like the entire lake is suddenly replaced by this creature that does not seem to have real concrete form other than the mass of writhing tentacles and appendages that just swirl out from a central point in which there is a singular red eye just looking at you
That's
directly.
messed up. That's messed up.
It stares, and if it were possible for one eye to just give a sense
Not the time, Astrid. Not the
Why
time.
do you have that?
Too soon.
Pause, Lady D. What?
Look, let her have her hobbies. It's you. If an eye could look at you, if the expression could have a sense of almost pleading towards you, that's what you see within this one eye.
I want to use my dig deeper.
Let me take a look at that real quick.
Also, real quick, the creature said the Watcher sends his regards. What was it?
Yes, the Watcher.
Yes, the
senses
Watcher
regard.
senses. Does that mean I have a string on whatever the fuck that thing was?
Yes. That's
Yeah.
why I said Aaron in a weird tone. I was like, "You have a string on, Aaron."
That's not a big enough clue.
I know.
That's not.
I know. I
even-
was about to tell you right now.
That's not.
Now
that's
that
not-
Ventris has asked, I'm about to tell you.
Yeah, Maia, the whole time since Aaron knocked on our door, I'm like, these scenes are happening parallel. That means there is an Aaron with Astrid and an Aaron with us, and one of them is fake.
they weren't after one another.
That went over
this
my
was
head.
at the same time.
Totally went over my head.
Dig deeper. When you gaze into the abyss by snooping around for dirt on someone, add 1 to your roll. On a 10 up, the owner of that character will tell you a secret, and you can choose to give them a condition to reflect what you've learned. Roll with dark. Trin. See if you find out anything.
Come on.
Okay, I am using a reroll on that because that was a 4. That was
Okay.
2 twos. That was
Okay.
bad. Tell me your secrets, motherfucker.
We need more people to donate rerolls. We're all out.
Okay, I will. Fuck it, I'll take that. That was an 8 because I. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah, I'll take it. Yeah, I'll take an 8.
Okay, so with it, now 10 up, you don't get to do it. Is that with the +1 to your roll?
Yeah, my dark is in -1, so it made it a straight roll.
Okay, so gaze into the abyss. On a 7 to 9, the abyss shows you confusing and alarming visions, but you get your answer nonetheless.
For gaze into the abyss, I have to name what I'm looking for. I want to know, I guess, what it wants, the source of that pleading gaze, I guess, that pleading look in its eye, I guess, that you mentioned. The reason for it.
You see, you and Lucy are heading out from this space. You turn and you suddenly have water covering you everywhere. You are beneath the water itself. You are sinking down far deeper than the lake should have any depth for. And the entity, it's the best comparison I have. It's like entering the world from fucking Pacific Rim, the alien invader realm. Like, you are straight up going through. You are seeing a tear in reality itself at the very bottom, around which is just a swirling mass of yellow like tentacles. And you see just the eye staring at you, and you hear a voice in your head. Bring me away from father. Join me here. It's basically asking you, bring me away from father, join me here. Or
I'm
I
good.
will bring you here. And then you come back to
Pass.
reality.
Oh, we have to find them. We have to find them. Where are they? Where are they? Where are they?
I mean, it's not very hard. You see that there's a light on in Henry's cabin. Astrid.
Look, I look over at
Lucy's
Trin.
kind of like half dragging Trin.
Yeah, yeah,
like
yeah.
Trin is still like out of it, but Lucy's probably like real into find the real one.
Come
And
on,
doesn't quite notice.
Slowpoke, hurry up.
So, yeah, I want to note chat going, Mercury's just cuddling with a Selkie. Mercury's having the best night of everybody right
true.
now.
I can't wait.
Listen, I had to give you something nice after last session just went real rough.
You had to lull us into a false sense of security by giving one person gay content, so you thought the rest of us would get sweet gay content, but no, we
Nope.
get rare horrors.
Oh, no.
No,
You're still
no,
gonna
no.
get gay content. You just get the horror part first.
No, we want the sexy one.
I mean, so what ends up happening is you go to the cabin. Astrid, you've come in with Aaron,
Yes.
and
Iris.
you see Iris is there, just sort of lying on. Henry's cabin is sort of almost like kind of his home. It's just
Mhm.
it's a bit bigger and more designed for someone of his shape and such, but he's very sleepily woken up. You've explained some of the situation to him,
Mm-hmm.
and he's just like he seems to be just there chatting with Iris. Like he's heard of them, like knowing that they were supposed to be brought in, because she did say that he was bringing in a few other ones to see if they might, for the folks who've been a bit scared lately,
Right.
to replace.
Yeah.
But so far it does not appear to be. Henry's just taking it seriously, trying, like, going over a lot of the same things you said, and Aaron is there. Like, if you are okay with it, Aaron is like just keeping a hand on your shoulder, just making
Yep.
sure it's more comforting than anything
Uh-huh.
else.
I
And-
mean, as I said, Astrid has had a really rough day, just like in general, and I feel strongly that like she gets the sense that Aaron is a danger right now, but she doesn't quite know why. And I feel like there's something about just being a werewolf in general that, like, I don't know, there's something about Astrid that I feel like she almost yes, it's weird because I don't think Aaron has ever felt dangerous before, but that's not necessarily a bad thing for her, because sometimes when she's like having gone through and met the dark, and having gone through the transformation, been through the darkest self, I think there's perhaps a little bit of a lingering self-destructiveness happening. So I think she's allowing this interaction to happen with Aaron, and maybe even leaning into it a little bit.
Okay. I'm gonna ask you,
Mhm.
LD.
Yes.
I know it's not necessarily being done with this intent, but would
Mhm.
you feel comfortable with me asking for turn someone on to gauge the level of affection that you
Absolutely.
feel like Astrid's giving off? Okay.
Yeah. Yeah.
I didn't want to assume the intent or move.
That's
that Astrid
exactly
was
what's
in, but-
happening. Yep.
but
Nope.
yeah.
Yes, this is what's happening.
Yes, this is happening, people.
Wait,
This
I'm
is
back. What's going
happening.
on?
Astrid's leaning into Aaron.
Astrid's making
Comfort.
poor choices.
Oh, okay.
Maybe good choices. Who knows?
Or both.
Maybe Astrid gets something
Sometimes
good now.
it's both.
Someone needs something good.
Ooh, that is. Wait, oh, this is with Hot, right?
Yes.
Oh, great. Yeah. Fuck yeah.
Ooh.
Because that is actually her best stat.
Yeah, hot-blooded werewolf.
Yeah, it is. So that is an 8.
7 to 9, they can either give you a string or choose one of the reactions. I give myself to you, I promise something I think you want, or I get embarrassed and act awkward.
Wait, actually, I might use one of my rerolls for this, actually, if it's
Sure.
okay.
Fire her. LD
I have-
wants the spice.
I do. I just want to see if I can get it up past that 10.
If I can get it up.
No,
Yeah,
that's
you're
worse,
trying to get it up,
actually.
all right.
You trying to get it up?
That's the 8 stands.
Okay,
Yes.
the 8 stands.
Yeah.
I'm gonna say Aaron is taken aback by this, by you actually leaning in. He's not used to you reciprocating any interest. And like he goes from sort of just touching you like on the shoulder to like more like resting above you. Like if you're sitting on one of the couches in Henry's cabin or like chairs, he's just like behind you, holding you, arms all across. It's much more protective than she normally is because she knows you can take care of yourself. But there's also an element of like it's arousal, not in the sense of like sexual or physical intimacy, but arousal in the sense of like pulse raised, heart racing, pulse elevated kind of arousal. It's the promise of something that could be. So as that happens, the two of you come in and you see Iris just sort of there sitting, chatting with Henry and Trinity. You realize that there is a scent on Iris that does not belong to the world of mortals and the living. There is something breaking the boundaries about whatever she is. She is not what she appears to be. They are something far more complicated.
Okay, we burst. Oh,
That's
go
where
ahead.
we're going to take our break.
okay.
Because
Got it.
yeah, I've died before. It happens every once in a while. It feels like that's the kind of line that an Immortal playbook character would say. But with that being the case, folks, we will be back in about 10 minutes as we continue this very nice, easygoing session where Mercury is just cuddled up with a cell key, and it's just, you got coziness and warmth and comfort. It's all good.
Yeah. Whatever.
We'll see everybody in just a little bit.
No, it's a good sweater.
Hello there, lovely beings. I hope you have been enjoying this fairly casual and easygoing session of Monsterhearts 2 for our Summer in Carcosa actual play. As you can see by the enthusiastic faces of all of my players, things have been going pretty well for all of them. Or at least one of them.
So well.
I mean, 3 of them are either angry or indulging in bad decisions, and one of them has a cell key to cuddle with. I feel like that balances out.
I want a selfie.
I think we want to double check your math on that one.
Oh, Angela, I did have a question.
Yes.
What was the result of my roll for turning on Aaron?
I believe it was an 8.
Right,
He
no,
said,
but
so,
what?
no,
yeah.
he chose I get embarrassed and act awkward.
Oh, interesting.
That's why
choice.
he's holding on to you more. He's
Ah,
like, he doesn't know what to do in this situation.
Fascinating.
So she's just like, I'm gonna lean into this.
Yep.
I hope this is the right decision. I may be making a bad call, but here we go.
And then we burst into the room.
Yes, this is about the moment you two burst into the room.
Astrid,
Apparently,
get away from them! I'm gonna run over to them. That's not Aaron! And I'm gonna try to push Aaron off to the side.
okay.
Lucy,
Astrid-
are you okay?
No,
I-
I'm not okay.
I would like you to lash out physically. if
Yeah,
that
let's
works.
go.
There you go.
Let's just roll with volatile to see how this goes.
You know?
Listen, we're here for bad decisions.
Yes.
That's a 2.
Oh, let's go.
Here comes more experience.
So I'm gonna ask.
Yeah,
This
no,
of
I'll take that.
Maia.
Yeah,
This checks out. for
Maia's
my-
just like
for
I don't
Lucy.
mind. Actually I wanted experience, so just keep doing one of these with
Yeah,
experience
yeah,
towards
yeah,
me.
yeah.
Okay, I want to ask this of Maia, the player. Do you want this to be tonally for
Yeah.
how it fails, because it will fail regardless? Do you want this
Yep.
to be a dramatic escalation, or do you want this to be more like embarrassing, funny kind of escalation?
I would say. Well, can I ask why you want to have me decide? Like, well, what is the?
I think, well, because I have given you throughout this past session a lot of like moments, so I want to make so this is part of my check-in to be like, I feel
Yeah,
like I've been
yeah.
taking a lot of control or big moves, so I want you to keep having more say in leading the direction of this, because
Sure.
if you still wanted to keep going in that dramatic way, I don't want to do a funny towards you and ruin that mood. I don't want to kill the mood by doing that. That's
Gotcha,
why I'm
gotcha.
asking. To make sure
Um,
I'm keeping with what you want to do.
It is more serious because I think that what happened was serious, so that I think she's staying with that.
Okay, I think there
Yeah.
is a moment of you like trying to push and knock Aaron away, and Aaron doesn't take any harm, doesn't choke up
Right.
or anything, and there's nothing really significant seems to happen, but Aaron just kind of has this look of like, are you okay? What's like you did the equivalent of like trying to push it directly against a full brick wall because werewolf.
I mean, no, I mean she's not a gym girly, so she. So
You
she
can go.
get
Platinum
yeah.
girly.
Yeah,
Sorry.
so she's trying at least, and then Astrid comes in and sees her kind of freaking out. Astrid, that is not Aaron. And Trin can back me up.
Speaking of the gym girly between the two,
Yeah.
they both bursted at the same time, right? And Trin was definitely about to be like hot on Lucy's heels, like to grab and make sure that is in fact the real Eric, because she does at least immediately clock that they're dressed differently, but that don't mean shit no more.
Yeah, it
Right.
doesn't.
But that set you mentioned catches her, and between that and the vision you just had, her attention immediately snaps to the obvious to her anomaly in the room, the thing that should not be there. And the tension of the whole situation thus far has her kind of reacting like harsher than she usually would, like in terms of gathering and reacting. She was reacting like hard and fast, and so like the scleras of her eyes like start growing blacker. The irises turn like blue and flickering, almost like the way fire dances in her eyes, like blue flame. Like her irises are like churning the way blue fire would. And she's like stalks over to Iris, grabs the collar, and says, "What are you?" And there's like steam raising from the corners of her mouth.
Excuse me, I don't feel. What are you doing exactly?
Trin, what
You
is going
don't belong here. What are you?
A big beefy hand comes out of frame as Henry separates the two of you. Okay, there's a lot of emotions happening right here. We're gonna need a second for everybody to just calm down. Okay?
Henry, this isn't a time to be calm. We have 2 imposters in the room.
Astrid is like got her hackles up and is sort of like standing next to and then slightly like sort of trying to interpose herself in between Lucy and Aaron.
Trinity lets herself be pulled away by Henry, but she has not broken eye contact with Iris, and there's like a low growl in the back of her throat.
What is causing this aggression towards Iris and towards Aaron? What exactly happened?
But
we
if
were just attacked in our room by
yes,
something
that
was
thing,
wearing Aaron's face. And and we were trying to find the real one to make sure that they're okay. But
right?
she shouldn't be here.
What
I
do
don't
you
know
What do you mean she shouldn't be here? Let's okay. You do know we have shapeshifters among some of our campers, so that is not unheard of for there to be individuals of shapeshifting nature. But are you saying that one of them may have taken on Aaron's face?
it wasn't a camper. It was it's part of whatever is living in the lake.
This wasn't a
And
camper. Aaron.
she kind of raises her arm to show like the tentacle pattern of like torn skin, and then I assume like a couple of visible like sucker marks there.
That is deeply concerning. Like goes over to like a cabinet and he starts pulling out like a first aid kit, and he's just like, come here.
She doesn't move. She's still waiting for Iris to answer her.
Hmm.
Iris is like, what do you mean I don't belong here?
You smell like you belong to the dead. And not just the ghosts, not like the kinds of undead. You don't belong on this side of the veil.
Well, to be honest, I'm not supposed to be alive. I just keep coming back. If we're disclosing a lot of very personal issues, which it seems like people are wanting to go straight to doing, and frankly, I find it a little insulting being told to just kind of not belong here.
Look, Iris, a lot of weird shit has been happening in the last like 24 hours. So we're a little on edge and very suspicious.
That's fair, but I don't feel like it needs to be aggression taken out on me. I haven't done anything.
You
don't. What attacked us did not carry your scent. So
Yeah.
you do not necessarily have anything to do with that incident, and I apologize. And her eyes are returning to normal as she kind of like
I don't know, Iris, you
pushes
said some
down
weird
that
shit to
knee-jerk
me.
reaction.
Mm-hmm. I don't know, Iris, you said some weird shit to me, and now granted Trinity doesn't know this, but I have reason to. Just because you haven't done anything doesn't mean you haven't said anything. You did mention on the way over here 2 names that are a problem.
The names?
Oh, something about a king and something about a watcher.
Those hackles are rising again.
Mm-hmm.
Listen, this is... Look, it is very early in the morning. We have to sort out at least getting the campers safely away from whatever is happening right now. Make sure things are still running well enough that if they feel comfortable coming back, we can still do that. I am not downplaying the seriousness of whatever this is that is happening here, but I would like, if possible, for us to table this conversation until after we've seen to Trinity's injuries, number 1. Number 2, until we have everyone involved in this present. And I think it would be fair to include Mercury in this as well, as I feel as though Mercury has been involved in some of these
Mercury knows. Mercury's seen things too. Yes.
Even more of a reason to have them involved here. This is not a shutdown of this conversation. This is a tabling. I promise you that I am not trying to hush around this. I am just trying to make sure that if we are going to do this, we do so safely and ensure none of this gets back to the kids.
Henry, do you understand that we were just attacked and now you're saying to let's table this?
Yes, and I was going to also offer, like, if you need to stay here in this cabin, I will find another one, or I will just stay up throughout the night. I can risk losing a bit of sleep so that you are more safe here and you can all stay with each other. It's big enough to have all of you in here to make sure you're all together.
That's
If
not
you
the
don't wanna
correct
be separate.
solution.
I don't know what this is. I don't necessarily know what it is we're dealing with or how best in this exact moment to keep you safe. I don't know. I'm trying to think up whatever solutions I can come up with, but I'm not trying to downplay you getting hurt. I'm trying to figure out what is the best way to immediately get us to some measure of safety for all of you, and you all not sleeping separated from one another and being close seems like a good idea.
Strength
just
in numbers. I can agree to that.
I'll just let
I'm
you
not
know that
staying
I
here.
won't allow for my sister to get attacked or threatened again. Okay? That's it.
Well, if we're waiting on Mercury, why don't we just get Mercury now and have this discussion now?
Also, can anyone tell me who she is? Does anyone actually know her?
Her
Pointing
name's
at
Iris. I found her on a beach. On the beach, passed out, not breathing, but apparently that's normal for her, so.
And apparently we're just going to table all the weird stuff that's going on and not talk about it.
Lucy,
Or
I want you
we-
to roll shut someone down. Because all of your
Let's
snide
get-
comments and everything are being,
Let's get
whether
that one
intended
more
or not.
experience.
Let's see. And this is going to be directed at Henry.
I'm sorry,
This is going
Say-
to be directed at Henry,
Henry?
because whether you intended or not, your words are having an effect on a guy who fundamentally does not know how to handle something this massive happening.
7.
On a 7 and 9, choose one from below, but you come across poorly and they give you a condition in return. So they lose a string on you. If they have no strings on you, gain one on them. They gain a condition, or you take one forward.
I'm going to choose. What does take one forward mean again?
Whenever you make rolls regarding that information towards that person, you get +1 to them.
That one's not bad. I'm going to take a string on Henry, actually.
Okay, he will give you the condition entitled.
Okay.
Because he looks at you and he says, Respectfully, Lucy, I would like to remind you that neither your wealth nor your attitude entitles you to have final say about anything in this camp. You have been here a short amount of time and have not had to see a massive amount of risks and things that have come with trying to create a sanctuary for all of our kind. Respectfully, please know how to give respect not just to me, but to all the work that all of us, all the people who have been trying to do things here, are doing.
It just seems like you're taking this too lightly.
I am not. Internally, I am panicking and dreading and anxious, but if I were to demonstrate every single one of my emotions, then that would not always be helpful in the situation. And we are not close enough that you are entitled to know my interior life, however much you act as though we are best friends, when I did not give you that impression. You took that impression. Respectfully.
My sister won't be put in danger again.
Hey, Lucy, let him go for now. Honestly, the best thing is to figure out, one, how the fastest and best way to bar off the lake, and 2, create a plan of action with the rest of the counselors anyway. The rest of us, including her, are staying here.
We should get Mercury.
Henry, could you please bring Mercury to us?
Yep. He takes very massive strides because he is a big fellow and he is a big bear, and he ends up outside of Mercury's quite quickly. And he knocks, hello, Mercury.
I think Mercury has fallen asleep at this point, so goes to the door, like shirt, like unbuttoned shirt, very jostled looking, and like frog blinks. Their eyes open at Henry.
Oh, I apologize. Were you in the middle of leans around you? Probably sees Zeke. Zeke has a habit while sleeping, because Zeke fell asleep right next to you, where they just kind of, you know how a fish, when it's out of water, it just goes froop, froop, froop. Zeke kind of does that in their sleep every now and then. You know the way that like a dog might, when it's napping, just go with it and kick out its leg, but Zeke does a seal fish version of that.
Hilarious.
Listen, Zeke is unambiguously good.
I love that. I love
soft.
that. We need at least one NPC that can be trusted to just be that.
It is what it is.
Please.
But Henry gives you like a quick spiel, a quick rundown of everything. And he says, "We would prefer if your group was together in my taking over my cabin for the night. I can probably just stay out in the woods or somewhat, or even lose some sleep over this to make sure you all have a more safe place, or at least are together rather than divided."
That is understandable. Yeah, and Mercury is gonna try to wake up Zeke so they don't just wake up and Mercury's gone.
Oh, what? I was dreaming of fish and fairies. What's going on?
So I gotta talk to my friend, to some people, for a little bit. So I may or may not come back to the cabin. So if you wanted to head out, that's fine.
Oh yeah, I should probably go do that. I'm probably gonna have to go take my like early morning swim to keep in shape and everything. I'll see you a little bit later.
Sorry.
Take care, Henry. Henry does take for a moment. Zeke, you might want to be careful with going into the lake right now. There's a lot of dangerous things happening. It's like, don't worry. I've seen some terrible things. I've seen some weird things. Hell, I've had someone try and take my pelt one time. That was a rough 3 weeks. But you know, I'm doing alright. Don't worry. I can handle myself. And just sort of like goes over. But he like leans over Mercury, and if you're okay with it, he gives you like a little peck on the forehead.
Remind me how tall Zeke is.
Oh, Zeke's tall. Zeke's very tall, like 7 feet. We're
Jesus.
talking.
Oh yeah, no, then that's very possible. Okay, yeah.
Listen. This is based off my partner, and I gave my partner the one trait they don't have in real life: being tall.
Being tall.
Yeah, because Mercury is like 6'3", so I was like, how
Yeah.
possible is this? Yeah, that makes sense.
Probably not actually like 7 feet, but at least like 6.5. Like
Yeah.
we're talking big, tall, lanky swimmer build, very on the tall end.
Yeah,
Like the tall that gets TOL instead of TALL.
yeah.
But
The
you
crane
all are
your
able-
neck kind of tall.
the one that makes you have to like lean back, where you go. Anyways.
Yeah.
This Ventris and I could have a comedy show with just the two of us for like 6 hours a week. We really could. Anyways, the whole group is able to reconvene at Henry's cabin.
Can we confirm that this is the real Aaron? As I step back.
Can I kiss Aaron?
Yes.
Great.
Is that the confirmation?
Huh? Does it
How
feel
does Aaron-
familiar? Do they kiss like Aaron does?
So, please roll turn someone on.
Yeah,
for
you
me.
got it.
Yeah.
What a reaction. Hey, are you an imposter? Smooch.
Yeah. And then let me try. I want to make sure he does.
What did you get?
Oh, well, with a +2, that's a 10.
Okay.
So on a 10, gain a string on them, they choose a reaction from below. I've tried to think how to approach this. Jesus, LD. I think Aaron is just sort of like, oh god, there's a very specific clip that I can think of that captures where Z's at right now. There's a moment from one of the Scooby-Doo movies where Velma is talking to one of the characters who's like very queer-coded, famous investigator photographer, but very feminine-coded. And when the person like touches her shoulder, Velma's eyes go like bright red with hearts, and she just kind of like crumples and goes down. That's kind of the reaction you get out of Aaron. Aaron does not know how to process that entire thing. It feels very familiar.
Great, perfect.
Astrid, does that answer my question?
Tastes like Aaron.
Okay. Well,
Mer-
I mean, I trust you, so if anybody's gonna know Aaron, it's gonna be you. So.
Setting like lean like looks over at Astrid for a second. We need to talk about that. Not right now. Later. Do you do the eyebrow raise?
Mm-hmm.
Good. I'm glad.
Oh, yeah.
I want that canon. Okay.
Sure, talk. Yeah, we'll talk.
What? He's definitely doing one of those looks right now, just like, what did I get myself into? How did I get to this place? This is not my beautiful house. This is not my beautiful wife.
Astrid's
But-
had a weird day, y'all.
Mary's correct. What is this about me being fake? Someone else being like me? What exactly happened?
Yeah, I do need you all to now that Mercury's here. So Mercury stuff has happened. Can you explain what is happening? Lucy, Trinity, one of you?
You guys, this is serious.
No, I fully
on.
believe this is serious, but
Okay.
when you come in, screaming that my dear friend Aaron here is not Aaron, and then
We
now
were
granted, threatening Iris, that was badass. Frankly, Trinity, sorry Iris, but it's true, that was badass, and you were not wrong. Also, Mercury, Iris, Mercury.
Hello.
Hey.
She's supposed to be dead, apparently.
Yeah, she dies a lot
Okay.
apparently.
A lot.
I am technically immortal, so that is.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's totally normal for her. What happened with Aaron is not.
Also,
Okay,
Trinity has
so-
has your arm is let's explain the story. Yeah,
Yes,
please.
please.
Okay, so-
let us explain.
All right. Aaron knocks on our door to our cabin. We let them in. We're talking.
And then
There is-
and then they're like, "Oh, I like a lot of people. I like both of you." But now we know all of that was a lie because it was apparently that is the fake Aaron. So whatever he
Okay,
said
so we're
is
talking
not
about that.
whatever that fake one said is not true.
I mean, I do like both of you. I that's not really like a lie, if I'm being honest.
That's gonna
No,
fall under the not
yeah,
right now category.
Yeah, it's not right now. We're just talking about what happened in our
Okay.
situation. That's what happened. And then a little awkward moment where me and Aaron tried to kiss and it was awkward and it didn't work. And then I touched the
Shocked to tell you. I'm sorry. I am taking this very seriously. Please
Okay.
continue.
Okay. And so then his head fell on my shoulder, and when I went to go touch the back of their head, there was tentacles.
Just
Just
turned into some kind of monster.
Yes.
And I got this trying to get it off of Lucy, and
And it
then
said, "The Watcher sends his regards," is what that creature, Aaron creature, doppelganger, whatever, said.
it put
us.
Aaron's face back on and just left.
Left.
Can
Okay.
Can
It
I?
came from the lake, though. We followed a trail of water from our cabin to the lake.
To the lake.
You know, given that that statement was just made, I really do want a fan art of our cast at some point, their characters, in like the old-timey like movie posters things, where just across it just says "It came from the lake."
Okay, from the lake.
With the little drippy water text style.
Yes, I approve of this. Anyways, Astrid, carry on. This is me musing about
Can
things that probably won't
I
happen.
just want to if it's cool with Trinity, I would like to take Trinity's hand to sort of examine the wounds on her arm.
Yeah, sure, she'll let you. Adrenaline is still there, so she's not really that concerned about it right now. She's still coming down from the adrenaline rush.
Sure. And I No, I'm not going to do that. That's silly. I'm not doing that. This is weird. I'm just going to like run my hand over. Is it like forearm mostly, or is it like
I imagine forearm mostly, yeah, because grabbing someone, that would be the
Yeah.
closest part of the arm.
Yeah.
I would like, if I can, to like, I think Astrid runs her hand over Trinity's arm, trying to kind of feel the wounds, but very softly, gently, and try and like ascertain, and maybe use my heightened senses to kind of see what I can learn about this.
What
thing.
this is?
Yeah.
Sure. Roll with dark, which yours is +3 because it's still the very edges of.
Yeah, but
morning.
I'm inside now.
Oh, that's true. You're not.
It does say-
basked in
it
moonlight.
does say
Yeah, it
basked
is
in
specific.
moonlight,
Yeah, so you're
so-
inside. So it's
so
your
it's
normal
fine.
-1.
My normal -1.
Yes.
I will. I
Do the
Does
thing.
that
liked.
work on a new moon night? Do we have to keep track of the moon phases in this game?
Yeah, kind of.
No.
That is
I'm-
quite
I'm-
granular.
Perfect. Thanks, DM.
Also,
Okay.
bold of you assume that there's only one moon. But anyways, carrying on.
Well, yeah, that's fair. I don't believe I have any more +1 forwards to anything, so I think that is just a 5. So I don't learn.
So you get another experience.
Yes, that's 5, y'all.
You get it. You get it.
I'm
to
almost
unlock
there.
something.
Wait for me. I'm almost there.
Wait for me. Don't worry. Throws you away from Aaron.
Now, do
and
I
goes
add a
closer to
plus-
Aaron.
I'm
Okay.
gonna take another werewolf. I'll worry about it later.
Okay.
I
so
want
this
to
was.
pull. Oh, go ahead.
Go. No. Go.
I want to pull Trinity off to the side real quick.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay. Like pull you to like a corner of the cabin.
Mm-hmm. She goes willingly.
Okay. Trin. If something happens to you, I don't know what I'm gonna do. Okay? I'm just being honest. I honestly don't know what's going to happen.
Okay, listen, this looks worse than it is. It's probably gonna heal up in like a couple days at most. I'm fine.
Okay. And I
This whole
just
thing
like
was really freaky.
I
But
know. You see me like Aaron, and I'm like, I know that's the real Aaron now, but my brain is still thinking it's the freaky, crazy one, so I still feel a little weird.
that's fair.
Astrid.
Yes.
You, as you reach out and as you've touched Trin and you went through that process, you don't feel like you were able to pick up any sort of scent, which is weird for you. Like, there's so much about your senses that are very, if it's nose, it's olfactory, right? Am I remembering that
Yeah.
correctly? Yeah, very olfactory focused.
Mm-hmm.
So to not have any sort of sense, like, and here's the thing, like, with the way that Trin and Lucy described it, it should be something like wet, so maybe it's something associated with the lake. There's nothing. There's no scent of anything there. But what you feel instead is... Actually, before I do this, I'm going to ask this as a check-in question for LD.
Mhm.
Are you okay with me pushing Astrid a little bit more? I know this session has had a lot on Astrid, so I want to check in safety-wise.
No,
Okay.
do it. Bring it on. Bring it on. I'm ready.
You have what feels like a moment of like sensory overstimulation, because you feel every scent in the room now all of a sudden. It's like
Oh, neat.
everything became so much more tuned up and tuned in. The moment you touch the wounds,
Cool.
it's
Great.
it's like, if you've ever seen depictions in any like comic book media about people, especially like mutant description stuff, where when people talk about when a telepath first gets access to their powers, and that sense of there's just so much happening all at once, you're having the olfactory version of that. Your sense of your own scent in relation to everyone else is almost like cloying up your nose, and for a moment there is just pure white in your eyes. Just that sense of like it's too much.
Mm-hmm.
And then there is a moment where that white fades to a bright yellow, and you see the face of the hooded yellow figure there, just looking at you and saying, "I have your scent now, little pup." And then you're back into reality like nothing's happened.
It fucked up.
Because one of the reactions I get as a GM when players fail a move is to turn their move back on them.
Great. Fantastic.
So...
So happy about that.
Oh, great. I love that. I love
Oh,
that so
oh
much.
no.
Oh,
Oh
no.
no, it's not good.
Oh, that's
Oh,
great.
no.
I think she lets out a yelp and crumples to the floor and like basically like starts like just curls in on herself in a little ball.
Whoa, whoa, whoa,
Hey,
whoa,
hey.
whoa, whoa. Ah.
I'm gonna reach out. Hey, are you okay? Hey, what's going on?
It knows me. It knows me. It knows me. It's great. This is not it knows who it can. It has my scent. That's not, you don't tell something it has your scent.
What?
That
What
you
is
have their
it?
scent.
What?
It you can't, if you when I have a scent, it's because I'm hunting something. Like I'm hunting a rabbit. Am I the rabbit? I'm the rabbit. I'm the rabbit, and that's
You're not a rabbit. You're not a rabbit.
Trinity's gonna grab the sides of Astrid's face and like, look at me.
I'm the rabbit.
What has your scent?
I don't know if it's the Mercury, the drawing, the kid, the friend,
Yeah.
that.
But
You know, I noticed earlier some of the kids were wearing pins with that symbol on it.
Symbol.
have me and Trin seen that? This picture?
I don't think they've actually seen the symbol yet.
Yeah.
Or did you show us? I know you showed us
You showed the drawing.
picture
I
of the
think.
hood, this drawing of the hooded figure, but did you ever show us a drawing of the actual symbol itself?
I don't think so, but Mercury can draw it real quick and show it to you.
Okay.
Yeah.
Because again, always has a sketchbook on them, their
Mhm.
person at all
Yeah.
times.
Handy.
Mercury.
Is this like a cult?
Hmm.
Like what is going on?
You show the symbol, that you've drawn to them. I would like you to roll Gaze into the Abyss.
Yeah, let's go.
Oh, your turn.
And-
Happy gay bliss is over.
Now, I know this is coming from, this is GM motivated, but I want to ask you, Monroe, the player.
Yeah.
What about in getting a read of this? However you think Mercury would be processing the situation, whether emotionally, through art, or what have you, just taking in all of this. What's on Mercury's mind? What's the thing you're like bugging you as like a question or something that you're trying to understand about this whole thing? What's on your mind?
It's mostly that it's weird that, especially considering Astrid's been here so long, is why is it happening now? Like, why all of a sudden everything is just accumulating? And it's with dark, right?
Mm-hmm.
That's an 11.
Jesus.
I rolled a 10 on the
Nice.
dice, and it's a 1 on dark.
All right, high roller.
Let's go.
Nice.
I was planning already to shift the last bit of time we have to focus on Mercury.
Let's
This
go.
is even more of a reason to do so. Mercury, as you're sketching, as you're drawing, it's... Actually, I'm going to use this description because I almost never get to use this because we don't have artists as characters too often in games that I play, because I play a lot of like combat-focused stuff. Mercury, you start drawing, and then you watch as your hand keeps going. It's almost like it phases through the current page you're drawing on, and it draws the next page, like on your sketchbook, and you keep going. And there's a moment where if someone were to, it's that kind of style of like whenever you've seen a flip through book that has a character going like this, and then a character like this, and then a character like this. And then when you flip through it rapidly, it's like a whole little series of them running and stuff. It's that kind of effect. But you find yourself, after drawing the yellow sign, suddenly drawing images of a darkened city that's fallen into ruin, of rivers drifting out into space, into the deepest reaches of other galaxies, a pair of moons hanging above everything, hanging high above the city, the sounds of almost like the dead, of the whimsical, of the depraved, all throughout. And you see a figure walking through these ruined cobblestone streets, a figure dressed in yellow with a mask formed of seaweed and algae. And you see that it looks at you directly. At least for the moment you think it's looking at you. But you realize that there is a long tentacle that is snaking its way from underneath its cloaked body, because when you look down at its full form, you see that there is no real bottom. There is just yellow octopus-like tentacles just spreading outward into the world. But one of them seemingly acting like a root from a tree, spreading outwards far off into the galaxy, reaching deep through a tear in reality. And then you hear its voice, that rotted, dry, like ancient voice, as though death itself had long claimed its vocal cords, and yet it still gasped out for breath and words. You've been a bad child. Why do you disobey? And you see at the end of this tendril, seemingly puncturing through that tear in reality, opening up into the lake. you see a mass of swirling tentacles and a red eye. I am the Watcher. I am not yours. I am the Watcher. I am not yours. And you see at the very end of that root-like tentacle, it snaps off. Whatever these things are, whatever these names mean, they are not in sync with one another. These are two distinct entities, and they do not play well with each other. You come back and you've finished making the drawing of the yellow sign.
Ow. I think I have a headache now.
Good.
That's I think
Okay.
that's asking too much.
A complicated question during this time.
Yeah, anyway, this is what the symbol looks like, but
You want to?
the king and the watcher are two separate things, and they don't get along.
I'm confused.
The Watcher is the tentacles in the lake. It called itself that the first time I saw
Right.
it, and
Yeah.
that's what also
Who is this
sent
king? Who's the
that
king, though?
thing after. Said that thing to our. The king. You said the king in yellow?
Yeah, the king in yellow, it's the cloaked figure, I think, but they're not.
But they don't get along.
No.
Sure if that's
Hey.
better or worse.
Lucy, I a lot happened, so I didn't when we went to the lake earlier trying to chase that creature, I saw something. It was like the whole lake was made of the Watcher, its tentacles writhing and thrashing, like the whole lake was gone. It was just it. And when I looked into its eye, it said, "Take me away from Father, or I will bring you here."
Wait, you saw that? Wait, this is like a vision, because the lake looked normal to me.
I guess so. I wasn't
Yeah.
sure if, because it was when we were leaving, when we were trying to check the cabins. I didn't know if
Yeah.
maybe you just hadn't seen it because you were already heading back, or and I looked back, or what. But okay,
I don't know.
okay. So the thing in the lake and the
Yeah.
yellow cloaked person that's been popping up are two separate entities in conflict.
I
And
did
what, we're like
see-
stuck in the middle of it all?
Yeah. I saw the tentacles when I saw Iris, I saw the tentacles trying to grab her and then they weren't there, but I saw that.
Looking over at Iris.
Huh.
And you wanted to get away from the lake, Iris.
Yes.
Why?
What do you know about these creatures?
There's things I would like to say, but I can't.
Made a promise, didn't you?
Yes.
What happens if you break it?
I lose the means to move on.
They're holding the idea of mortality over you.
Yes. I made a promise to keep someone safe and to be relieved of what I've been dealing with for so long.
Okay, so let's. Okay,
Does that mean
so
you can die
we.
now?
They haven't told me how yet. I haven't finished my end of the deal.
Cool. So there's a promise and a deal. Or it's the same thing.
It's basically the same thing.
All right. Oh,
You said you would keep someone safe. Can you tell us who?
No, that they would make sure someone would be safe.
Actually, sorry. I just remembered something. Speaking of promises, Mercury, there's nothing at the boathouse.
You see, it takes a second for recognition to click, and it does, and they just
I
some
just felt like you needed to know because we hadn't talked about it.
sounds about
But we're
right.
not talking about anything because there's nothing at the boathouse.
Yeah, there's nothing there. I get it. I get it.
Okay, sorry.
Wait, glad that got cleared up.
What is at the boathouse?
Nothing.
And definitely, and nothing especially relating to this. So can we come back to, okay, what is your end of the bargain? Can you tell us that? And does it have to do, can you tell?
I would like to try and tell you about that, and they start trying to talk. There's
can
no
help.
sound coming out.
I can help you talk.
Mercury,
Hmm.
you're good at, you know, promises and you know things. There's loopholes, right? There's always a loophole.
Technically,
Okay.
Can you, I mean,
That's a method.
if you can't say it, can you draw it?
that's what I was thinking. If it
Can
can be
Mercury
drawn
help?
or written.
Yeah, can you write it out? Is the specific thing that you can't speak the promise? Is that it?
I don't know
those
the
the
particulars
terms?
of what I'm.
Okay.
I honestly don't get what you mean. I just told you what the promise is.
No sound came out.
What do you mean no sound came out? I heard it perfectly coming out.
Whatever you made a promise to is making sure you can't break it. Not easily, anyway.
There's
First
another way?
first time ever, genuinely distressed. Like fully not having a good time, buds.
Get it.
You didn't know you could, oh, okay, oh.
I know breaking promises isn't your thing, Mercury, but maybe you can help Iris?
I can try. I can try. If it can't be verbalized, maybe it can be written, maybe it can be drawn, it could be something.
Also, Lucy, making sure I don't lose track of that. What Maia was trying to say something right there.
sorry.
You were saying something about I don't think it was talking over. It was just there was like two different people had ideas at the same
Yeah.
time. So there's that idea going. But Lucy, what is on your mind? What is your thought? Because you said something about like I can try and get you to talk.
Well, in meta language, she has certain hexes.
That's
But-
what I thought, but I was curious. Did you want to follow that, or
That's
No.
more of like kind of forcing something out of her, and that's if I feel that she's lying. But if there's a loophole that we can find, it's a much better option.
just making sure that you don't feel deprived of trying to take that
Yep.
option if you wanted to?
Yeah. But I like the other option.
Mercury will try like hand over the sketchbook and the pencil and see maybe because it doesn't want us to know verbally, but maybe we can try to talk around it. Not talk around it, but
Do you want Iris to try and draw this?
yeah.
Okay. I need to double check something. Where are my d6s? Okay. There is actually, let me double check something real quick. I know what it is. Okay, yeah. I have it. You watch as Iris tries to draw little symbols, tries to draw 4 of them. Draws a picture, draws a little symbol indicating a gargoyle, draws a little symbol indicating it's almost like a pentacle or like a summoning circle. And after finishing drawing the first 2, there is a large gash that appears across Iris's body.
Oh, dang.
And they try and draw 2 more symbols. One looks to be a small little dragon, and the other is like kind of a symbol of like an Ouroboros, like the snake eating itself, life constantly going. The moment they draw the second set of symbols and finish, another large gash across their body. Iris is going to take 2 harm from attempting to draw this. They do not seem that bothered by it.
Right.
Just
They
say she
die
dies
often.
often.
Yeah.
But we do have there was Henry did pull out like a whole first aid kit earlier. We can you want some help with that?
I mean, it kind of hurts and it's burning quite a lot, and I'm in quite a lot of pain, actually.
Okay, yeah.
But-
Here,
It is what it is, I think. But I made a promise to take care of my friends, to make sure they'd be safe. and I spoke to... tries to say the word him, but it comes out quiet, but writes it out again. Writes the words the king, and then another third gash appears across them.
Okay, we're gonna stop that now, and Mercury just takes the sketchbook back.
So as far as you can tell, the promise was made in regards to, I will keep these people safe, the king will keep them safe, and will let me basically move on when I'm ready to go. Finally, in exchange, grabs the sketch pen out of your hand, Mercury, and just writes the phrase, "Spread his will." And the moment they do, fourth harm.
Okay, well,
They just pass out dead.
But she's immortal, right? So she'll come back.
Theoretically, yes.
Right, I guess we'll see.
That do we move? Should we?
Yeah,
Like,
I have no
move
idea.
her, or because if someone comes into Henry's cabin and just sees a bloody dead body on the floor with all of us just staring, and that's kind of,
Yeah, it's not a good look,
to say the least.
It's,
Plus, she
if
might
this-
want to wake up like on something comfortable. Like, can we like move her to like? Is there like a couch in here? Can we like move her to the couch at least, or like a bed?
Yeah, do we want? Let's wait 15 minutes, see what happens. I don't know how this whole kind of undead life process works.
what if she doesn't wake up? What, I mean, she says she dies all the time, but what if
Has
making
her
her
scent
Listen,
changed at all?
yeah. Let's.
But if it wants to spread its,
I don't know, I
then
can't
to spread
smell and
the will, then I can.
Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No, I was just gonna say if the king wants her to spread his will, then I don't know why you just kill them.
If anything, she's.
Oh,
There it
Jesus.
is.
There they are.
See, there she is. There she. Oh.
I think at the gasp,
Okay.
like
Okay.
Astrid like goes like half wolf form. Like it scares her so silly. I don't think this is a dark itself. I think this is just like, like that like fuck transformation,
Yeah. Yeah, Aaron's just holding on to you, trying to keep you like just doing one of these, and it's just like, hey, they're alive. They're alive. Fuck.
Cool. That was
That-
terrible. That was awful. Thank you for
This has been a
going
long
through
night.
that, but that was awful.
I'm gonna-
Maybe we should get sleep.
I could stay up a little longer, if you guys want to start settling down. I don't think I'm gonna be able to fall asleep right away.
Is there somewhere to, like, is there room for people to sleep here?
I mean, there's couches. Henry has put out sleeping bags and such. Remember, this is a big log cabin. This one's bigger, and it's sized for a for a Sasquatch, for a very big bear of a man.
Yeah.
He's
So
fuzzy and
if
big. in all the
he
right
can
places.
live and recline comfortably on the furniture and the beds here and the bed here, then it's more than enough space for the rest of us.
There's a lot going on tonight. It's kind of overwhelming. I'm gonna go back to my room.
Thought we were supposed to stay here together, though.
It's a lot.
I don't. Lucy, I don't think it's a good idea for any of us to be alone.
Can we? What if we go get a couple of your pillows and blankets, change you into your pajamas, and we come back here?
I don't know. I don't know. But I need some air, so I'm gonna go out.
Can I? Would it be? I am not sure. So, the thing that I am not entirely sure about is pulling strings on a person.
Mm-hmm.
But I think Astrid would like to try and pull that string that she has on Lucy to get Lucy to stay.
Which would be both offering XP if you do
Uh-huh.
what Astrid suggests, but Astrid, what do you do to sort of kind of tempt Lucy to stay? What do you think Astrid would do to convince her to stay? Think of it that way.
Yeah. I think I think like at sort of I think at the like as Lucy starts to like leave, I think Astrid would stand up and sort of and get as like really close physically. And she's emanating a lot of heat at this moment, having just like done like, there's that like partial transformation, that like werewolf heat is still coming off of her, and sort of go and comes up like really close in her face. And you need to stay with the rest of us. Do not go far, please. And just looks her like, like intense gaze in the eyes.
Can't hear you, hon.
Sorry? My mic is
Yeah.
still on? Is it
Yes.
on? Can you hear me?
Yes.
Now we can.
Oh, okay. I said, she says, I'll think about it. But I'm gonna go and take a walk and get some fresh air and just think. That's what I'm gonna do right now.
I'll come with.
Okay. If you two are gone too long, I will be coming after both of you.
You got the nose to sniff us out.
As the sisters make their way back to their cabin, as our resident Fey artist is settling down near the now alive again Iris. That was trippy. And while Aaron is currently cozied up with Astrid, trying to keep her from feeling too agitated about everything, he's trying to be a bit more affectionate than he normally is. You can tell it's coming from a mix of like, this is a lot and I don't want to pressure or give you a wrong idea, but also you look like you could use a hug. Like that's kind of where Erin's at. She's trying her best to figure out what what course of action here is, and you're able to come back and there's no other issue. Nothing else happens for the night. This day has been a long and difficult one. And as you all drift off to sleep, whenever you do, if at all, maybe even fitfully, Mercury, on the edges of consciousness, you have one last thought cross your mind. What would be the easiest way to spread his will? And it would be to show the symbol to people. And that is where we're going to end the session for today.
We gotta talk to that kid.
Yerp.
Not just yep, yerp. So the kid's having a time. Anyways, thank you everybody who's tuned in for what has been a very spicy session. Just not the spice maybe some of you were expecting.
Yeah.
Really
Fortunately,
trying.
no.
Things
Oh,
if
There's still more chances. Don't
really
worry.
trying.
I know you were, and I wanted to give it to you, but things got in the way. So, gonna go around, let everyone say who they are, something they're involved with, and who they've been playing, and then we'll sign off with, I believe, well, actually, LD might still be able to do the channel stuff because she's gonna be here.
Yeah.
Okay, so let's start with Monroe, my lovely.
Hey y'all, I'm Monroe. I use he, they pronouns. I've been Mercury, who was having a great time for a little bit. That was awesome.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Sorry
he
we
just-
interrupted you.
He uses-
Himbo.
Yeah, he uses any and all pronouns and is our resident fae. And I don't have anything going on currently, but I know times are hard, so I'm also a game designer. All my games on monroe.itch.io have a ton of community copies available currently, so check them out.
Nice.
Passing on over to Ventris.
Hello guys, I'm Ventris. I've been playing Trinity Davis, the Cerberus playbook, and I also don't have much happening at the moment. Yeah, looking forward to seeing how much more this can escalate.
Yep. I mean, it can and it will.
Don't worry, folks. We're only a third of the way through the series. This is 33% through the series. We're not even at the halfway point yet. Speaking of, carrying on to the halfway point. I'm going through our cast. Maia.
Hi, my name is Maia. I have stuff in the works, but nothing as of yet. So you can just go to Maia's Game Room on Spotify or wherever you listen to your podcast. Listen to the stuff that I've produced so far. It's really good in my opinion. And I've been Lucy Davis, the sister to. Oh my God. Trinity.
Wow.
You forgot
I'm
my
sorry.
name!
What's going on?
Anyways, carrying on.
The tentacle for you, and you forgot my name.
Sorry, there's a lot going on.
So moving over to Lady Dame before Lady Dame takes her turn, just want to note I have someone who tuned in for the first time and wanted to say that Maia's art is particularly fantastic. So Maia's character art is great. Anyways, Lady Dame, carry on.
Hi, everybody. I'm Lady Dame, or LD. You can find me everywhere. That's important at the Lady Dame. And let's see what I do have a couple things going on. Some of which are still on this channel. I have been Astrid, your werewolf today. I'm here, every Monday doing that. I'm also here. At least for the next few Tuesdays, we are back. Gate night is back this Tuesday at 7 p.m. Pacific. Back here on Sword and Key, where I get to hang out with my friends Derek and Shadow, and we play Baldur's Gate 3, and it's going great. We're in Act 3. It's fine. Everything's totally wonderful. Let's see what else. I'm also the co-host of the podcast Monster Crush, which I also do with my friend Derek, where we talk about cryptids, creatures, and monsters of myth and legend, and talk about how smoochable they are. Our Halloween episode is, I don't know if it's out, should have come out on Sunday, but it might be out today. It'll be out soon. It has been recorded. It's great, and it's very appropriate for this time of year / also some, new and exciting movies that are coming out. This time we get to talk about Frankenstein's creature, the monster. So highly recommend checking out that podcast. Let's see what else I have going on. Normally I'm a streamer here on Twitch, although my schedule's been really funky due to work reasons, and also because this is my normal stream time. So, keep an eye out. I'm not technically on a hiatus, but I'm kind of on a hiatus. But it be like that. Life be like that. So that's what I personally am doing.
Yeah.
And where you can find me.
I forgot one thing that I am doing.
Oh,
actually.
yeah.
I do have a Halloween one shot this Thursday that I'm running. Liminal Horror. So, yeah, that one's gonna be fun. Go to the Looking for Mom YouTube channel, and that's where we're gonna be running it. Be very nice.
And for anyone who doesn't know who I am, my name is Angela Mogrovejo Bosch. I am a game designer, a writer, a poet, and I can sort of officially say this. I'm going to be one of the blog editors for pieces that are going to be coming in for Rooted in Rights, which is the storytelling wing of the Rooted in Rights Washington, or the Disability Rights Washington organization. So if you have pitches related to things related to disability rights and speaking from personal experience to connecting those to systemic, feel free to make those pitches over on that website. I'm going to be there, hopefully helping you and other people cultivate their voice to tell your story in a way that's yours and clear, concise, and on point. So yeah, that's a new development, and yay job stability.
Yay.
This world is a hellhole, but I have stability.
Yes.
Amazing. That's
Can you share some
magic.
of it, please? There's not enough to go around.
It's truly.
Most of mine is in romantic and or like
No.
occasion, so sorry.
Okay.
In any case, LD, if you want to take it away for channel announcements.
Channel announcements. All right, so we have a very packed schedule right now. Currently, so today's Monday. Mondays, as per usual, from every Monday for next so many episodes that we've got, because I'm not gonna math, 8, something like that. We have this show here, Summer in Carcosa, starting at 11 a.m. Pacific, with this wonderful group of people that I'm so grateful to get to be a part of. Tomorrow night, like I mentioned earlier, on Tuesdays at 7 p.m., we have Gate Night with Shadow, myself, and Derek, where we play Baldur's Gate 3. That's going to be every Tuesday for a while, where there's some, we take a lot of breaks, but it's because life is busy and, holidays are coming up and stuff. On Thursday at 5:15, apparently, Pacific time, that's what time it says on the calendar here, is the premiere of Zenith 3K, which is the follow-up to the previous, this is basically season 2 of Zenith, only it's set very far in the future, and instead of D&D like it was the last time, they are now using the Cypher system. It's going to be great. It's a great cast. There's some old returning players and some new returning players. That's GM'd by our friend Alex, who's an incredible GM. Also does weird, creepy horror, but make it cyber. It's a little arcane in vibes. The first season was fantastic. I'm very excited for this next season. Let's see. So that's going to be every Thursday for the foreseeable future. Friday, October 31st, which is Halloween, we have our movie nights in our Discord. We do those every other Monday. And of course, for the month of October, we've been doing horror movies. This Friday, starting at 6 p.m. Pacific, we are watching the Fear Street trilogy. That's really fun and chill. You hop on and do that. That's a good time. Saturday, November 1st, at 10 a.m., we have our next Sword and Tea, which is our talk show that we that Derek hosts, where we get to talk with game designers about any upcoming games or anything TTRPG related, really. It's a really fun little time to get to learn about all of the cool stuff that people are working on. And this time we're talking with Jordan Richer? Not sure of the pronunciation, I'm so sorry, but who is in the game Shift. Which sounds very cool. Horizon's Call is also back on Saturday, November 1st, at 3 p.m. Pacific. That is our long-term nautical campaign, nautical D&D 5e campaign that has been on hiatus, but that's coming back, which is great. It's a really fun, epic pirate game. On Sundays at 2 p.m., we have Nightmares on the Frontier, which is the Blades of the Dark campaign that is run by Valdrianth. It's a Western Eldritch horror game. We do love our Eldritch tentacles in this channel. And I believe we have more Sword and Teas coming up in the month of November, which I will go into, but those are our regular weekly things. And then we have 2 very exciting announcements. There is an open application right now for a game of Invisible Sun that our wonderful friend and current production gremlin, Mare, is going to be running. It's a long-term Invisible Sun campaign that knowing Mare running Invisible Sun is going to be an incredible game. So I highly recommend checking out that application, and especially if you're interested in that system. I've seen the way and that Mare runs Invisible Sun, and it's so worth it. It's so much fun. And then eventually, I don't know that they're open yet, but keep an eye out because we will have more applications for our charity month in December. We're going to have a bunch of one-shots and an application open for it to do a bunch of one-shots for Hopemas in December this year. I don't think I'm not sure when that application is going out, but it should be fairly soon as we figure out who's running games and stuff like that. But I do know some of what's being talked about already, and there should be some really fun one-shots happening. So that's a good chance to get in on a game if that's something that you're interested in. Yeah. Oh, you're not a grandma one-shot. Stop it. Oh.
Does she get run over by a reindeer?
God, I hope so. Wow. That's so good. Okay. And I love
Grandma.
I believe that's everything that we've got going on right now.
Alrighty, on that, grandmother vehicular homicide related matters aside, fare thee well, everyone. We hope to see you next week to join us as this group continues to indulge in spice and horror.
Yeah,
as is the nature of
is
of
right
our
and
fun
proper,
channel.
really.
As
Monster
is
Hearts.
right and proper. As is Monsterhearts proper.
Yeah.
Fare thee well, everybody. Take care, and we hope you have a fantastic week.
Bye.
Bye.